Sunny fucking day today.
It's mad.
Bro, that had man twists up. Oh,
That's where we're gonna start. Sunny fucking day today,
mad
mate.
hot, man.
We made it.
Mad hot, man.
We made it up them stairs, ready to record.
Of course.
Hashtag 34
is that an episode?
episode. Mate.
Aye, mad.
Hashtag 34.
Mad.
You got
In
there.
the 30s and that now, you know.
Yeah, come
Serious now, you know.
Serious.
No,
Hey,
we
speaking of
actually made
podcast,
it.
you know what's mad? You know, today I saw Chucky online, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, you saw him?
Yeah. I went to a visit in Oxford Circus and I saw him. It's so mad that I saw him and we're doing a podcast today.
Yeah,
you know?
today, yeah. That's
Crazy, fam. Yeah. Because obviously I pre his podcast, didn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Half-cast.
Yeah. So it's kind of mad. Like
Yeah,
today
yeah.
needed to happen. Still, I can't lie. Today
big
needed
up
to happen.
Chucky,
Yeah,
Remember what I told you as well?
Oh, about
the
link and that. Yeah.
I swear we stole that thing from him at the end where you'd be like, at the end of each episode where we're like,
shamelessly.
you would tell them to watch. I remember you originally saying that was from Halfcast. I forgot the name. Yeah,
boy.
But boy, I can't lie, it's been a journey to make it to like this level where we was recording no visuals or fucking anything.
Bro, it's so mad. Remember what we were doing, bro? We started during COVID, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure we started during COVID.
I said at first it was just audios.
Yeah.
First
we
it
were
was
doing
audios in
it.
your gaff, innit?
How were we doing it? Was it FaceTime? How were we doing it again?
No.
Some fucking mechanism that's beyond me now. Looking
were
back,
we
I
doing?
don't know how to even do it.
I think we were on the
It was
phone.
It was timing it.
Yeah, timing it. Like we would talk and then you talk and we
Yeah, but
record
how-
it and then
how
you
do we know
record it.
what?
Oh,
Remember?
yeah, and then you send over your audio.
Yeah. Logic. So we had Logic, he had Logic.
biology type shit.
And then we just record it. Or you record it on our side and he'd record it on his side and then we just put it together.
But then how did we hear each other? That's what I'm trying
I think it was over the phone or like
Must have been
FaceTime or something.
It must have been FaceTime.
Yeah.
We've come a long way, though.
Nah, it was crazy still.
Come a long way from then.
Like, the topic of this episode, like, I've just been thinking about, this is just so nerdy, yeah. But,
Yeah, but we make nerdy 30.
Yeah,
you know?
it is what it
Can't
is,
lie, we make nerdy 30 still.
well, it's not even that nerdy. But, like, I was just thinking the other day, like, who actually is Banksy?
Banksy. That's
Like,
not even
how
nerdy
does,
like that.
How does
That
he
ain't nerdy,
get
man.
paid?
It's
Like,
true.
How does...
Banksy, you know. That's
How-
a curveball.
Who is he? How does he get paid? Why is he so like relevant? And yeah, like modern art in general.
Do you think he gets paid? Like, what makes you think he gets paid?
Well, the art is worth that much.
Yeah, but you know certain people, they just do it for the...
But I'm
For
seeing
the
he's
notoriety.
even done like bits of art in like Palestine and shit.
Yeah. Banksy.
Yeah,
Swear down.
like on some segregation wall.
Yeah,
or
that's
some shit
mad.
in
Swear
West-
down.
That's mad.
in the West somewhere. Like yeah, he's got like actual bits of artwork down there. So
I mean-
this man clearly has access to funds.
You know what? Maybe he could be an artist, you know, like an actual artist.
Yeah.
And his alias is Banksy.
He just goes
You know what I'm
rogue.
saying?
Goes
so
rogue.
that's like a side mission for him. All the Banksy stuff. Yeah.
So
So
what? That's who's the main mission then? Do you think it's just like a
that's what
9
I'm
to
saying.
5?
No. I'm saying his main mission could be that he's just an artist. Like he's an art. Like he's an.
No, I think he definitely is.
You don't think like he could just be a seasoned artist and he actually does that for his job? Like I don't know like the specifics. Obviously, none of
And
us. know
how
the
does
specifics.
no one know?
But
who
I'm
he
saying
is?
maybe
How-
that's why he's got funds, isn't it?
How has this gimmick not been
That's
replicated?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
how is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
only one man? That's
Like,
like,
how has no one ever figured out who he is? Like,
Do you-
how's it not being exposed? Like,
I think the difference with art is that now, like you see, like art is harder to have a cultural impact now. Yeah, in the same way that music, films, and all that has it. Yeah, Banksy to me, he's definitely the most relevant artist that I know personally. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe before we knew about what's his name, like
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh and
Van Gogh.
yeah,
Some
yeah,
people say Van
him.
Gogh. Some
Van
people
Gogh.
say Van Gogh. Yeah.
Well, we knew about him. We knew about
Picasso.
Picasso, the one that done the Mona Lisa,
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Like
And
you
then
see,
the whole fucking Raphael.
yeah,
We,
we knew about them lot from history books, but like think about like contemporary times. Is there anyone that we can really name? Not really.
than Banksy.
Apart from Banksy.
Like, who? Let's like. Who is actually a modern contemporary artist, or are we just uncultured swine? Like,
No,
Yeah,
but that's an
actually-
indicator of things.
No,
though.
because that
how-
what Twix is saying makes sense because
times
it was
have just changed.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it was more ingrained in culture, that side of things, like art and all these things. It was more, I think it was more like fleshed out in culture. Now it's like a subset of our culture.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Some people are gonna be aware of artists. It's like directors as well. It's like some people aren't aware of directors like that.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? But maybe back in the day, they see when the playwriting was a bigger thing, you'd actually know.
Like Shakespeare, people are mad interested
That's what
in
I'm saying.
who wrote it.
Because
Nowadays,
you know.
they're not interested really. We just want to watch a
So
movie.
I think times have just changed. It's not even about us being uncultured. I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
because
think.
you could be someone that doesn't listen. Let's say take another art like music. You could be someone that doesn't listen to music, doesn't really tap into radio and this and that, but they'll know who Drake is.
Yeah.
They'll know who Drake is, you know, or they'll know
yeah.
who Jay-Z is or P Diddy or.
Man,
But they'll know who he is. Do you get it?
That just flew over my head.
No, but they'll know who these people are, innit? Even if you don't tap into music, which shows they have a cultural impact. Like they have a societal impact.
Yeah,
Banksy to me has the biggest
Yeah,
societal
Banksy's the
impact.
only artist I can think of.
Yeah, he's
Like,
the
if you
only
ask
one.
me who is an artist? The only one is someone I don't even know.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
can this be?
it is crazy though.
You know he done a piece in Tottenham, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know you're talking.
Oh, they
Tottenham
stole
Swan.
it?
Yeah, they stole it.
Oh, yeah, they did. I seen that
near
video
the Swan,
on the
near the
stop
Swan.
sign.
Yeah, no, not that one. I don't think that was in
Jones.
Tottenham.
There was the one
Oh,
with
I
the
saw
Jones. Was
that
not
one.
in Tottenham?
No. I know what you're talking about.
They
though.
completely
and they
robbed
went,
that.
They
They went up.
went up,
One
cut
guy
it down.
cut it off.
He didn't
Got
go
off with that. No one stopped him. They was just watching him like,
Bro, he was doing his
you
thing. man.
fucking... like, they was...
Do you know? I remember seeing a video where they try to sell one of Banksy's pieces, but he put it in a frame. Like
Oh, they shreds
a
it.
self-shredding frame,
Oh,
innit?
yeah,
they
yeah.
just
What,
shredded
that
it.
was... He made the frame like that?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it was him. It was
What
him.
kind
It was
of
him.
ultimate... This guy's like 2 steps
Yeah,
ahead
yeah,
or
it's mad
some
still.
shit.
It's
Like,
real
how
shit
can
still.
he hide? Is like, no,
mad
it doesn't
still.
make sense. Like,
And
this is a modern day superhero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he must have been.
Fucking think about
He
it.
must have been there and pressed something to make it just shred, you know.
you
Because how would he know? Like, how would he know?
I lie, that man just set up like 10 years in advance. Like, this time when he pressed, like, try to open it,
That's
shredded.
mad.
But
bro.
do you know, yeah, I was like, because I seen that story as well. You know?
Yeah.
You know, it sold more. Like, it was worth
it?
more money
'Cause it's
after
shredded.
it got shredded.
Oh,
Because it didn't get fully shredded.
It was like worth millions.
It only got shredded. Like
was,
half of it got
stupid
shredded.
amount of millions.
that's mad.
But I think the mechanism just kind of fucked up at night.
But this is what I was gonna say
During
like, about modern art. Yeah, like so cool. It got shredded. It's worth more now. And like you see with arts now, it's like people will be like selling a room full of nothing. And
Yeah,
this is now a paid
yeah.
experience
It's
to immerse yourself in the requiem of a dream.
Yo,
type of
it's
shit,
weird,
bro.
you know. It's weird how they.
And it's just nothing.
What's weird about art in general to me is how they calculate how like the worth how much money it's worth. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like, I find it so crazy to think like what's their what do they use to say okay it's worth this much?
It must
What they
be
use to say
demand.
that it's worth that much. I don't know
We
what.
need a guest artist right
No,
here to
to
be
me-
like, well, it's the type of texture on the
It
paper.
must be something like that.
Canvas.
The lines and that.
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stencils.
No,
and
because back in the day, it'd make more sense.
flick of
It's
the
like-
wrist, like-
I'd think back in the day it would be how accurate it is to like real life. So if you're painting a person, how accurate it is, that's how much it's worth.
Depends.
That's what I would think.
It depends though.
But I don't know if it's
capturing
that.
themes now. Like,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are and like.
No, have you not seen?
we
what-
can go on a
you know what
deeper
modern,
one with this,
No,
you
but you
know?
know what modern art is now, bro? It's a canvas on strings. They push it, and then they there's like buckets of paint. They just stab it and
Yeah,
spin
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah. I've
and
seen
then
that. I've
it
seen
just
that.
makes design.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
modern
yeah,
art
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say.
No, because you have to think like random. Like I said, we can go deeper with this, you know. Because art was like not really a necessity, but more of a necessity. Because remember that before people were painting portraits of people, you know, because there was no cameras.
Cameras, yeah.
So they paint a portrait of someone as like a just a picture of them. We didn't have any way of like exploring like how things were and capturing things in real time.
Yeah, so you
they
just
paint
solely
it.
get an artist and be like, rah, just take time to appreciate this work. You probably stand there
Do you
and
get
look
what I'm
at
saying?
that for hours.
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
Be like, fuck.
You get what I'm saying? But now we could just take a picture on we could take a picture on our
Trust.
phone, bro. So then now that kind of opens up the room for like abstract artists now.
Yeah.
To paint things out of reality. Not to capture reality anymore, but to paint things out of reality, innit?
Yeah.
So that's the difference now. So then that's why now it's coming to things where it's like, because human beings, we get bored very easily, innit?
Yep.
So that like we're tired of seeing a square inside of a triangle and this and that. Do you get what I'm saying? We're tired of seeing that.
I want to go Tate modern, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm scared of seeing that.
Yeah, like,
just
yeah.
a square and a triangle, or just a cylinder that's,
that's-
white, and it's like, whoa,
Bro, but that's why they're selling
I
rooms of
will
nothingness.
kill myself.
That's why they're selling rooms of nothingness. That's why.
Yeah, bro.
Because everybody's bored of seeing that now.
What's this?
You get what I'm saying?
Like, no, I don't. I'm not here for it.
I feel like it's because we're part of a troll generation, you know.
Yeah,
I swear
yeah,
to
yeah.
God, bro.
I want the nothingness. the
Yeah,
box of
bro, we're
nothingness.
part of a troll.
But then if you read the
swear.
writing next to it, sometimes they really sell it. Like the fact that you've just now they've got a valued art of a box of nothingness.
Oh,
But the way
my.
you can write an actual script of words,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
make it make
make sense.
is just so fucked.
Mad still.
Yeah.
Like
Just
this
their
is
way
what
of
we've
selling
become.
it. Yeah,
Like,
it's their way of selling it, bro.
just a bunch of words. Like, I don't know
I
if
know.
you ever played Red Dead 2. Have you ever played Red Dead 2?
No. I played a bit of it, but not
Nah, never.
not like
It's like-
in depth.
It's like Dutch. You lot don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, yeah, it's mad how like they sell for so much. They sell for so
bread.
much
For bread.
bread,
Oh,
fam.
yeah,
But
yeah,
do you know what I think it is? Because I remember talking to Rashawn about it. Yeah, I think it's because it's the only, it's the rarity of it. So yeah, it might not be something that you're interested in, or it might not be the best quality, or whatever. But it's the fact that it's one of one. Do you know what I'm saying? With the painting, it's one of one. So it's like what's that new thing that they're doing? I forgot what it's called. You know,
I remember you.
what's it called? Like that thing. It's like bitcoins.
But it's like
it's
with
called-
images.
but it's
Yeah,
with
NFT.
That's where that got.
I think that's
debunked.
what it is.
That don't exist anymore though.
Serious, is it?
That it turns out that like bad people lost money for all that.
I don't
bullshit.
know. I mean, I haven't
I
heard
seen
it
that
since
whole.
then.
I seen that
seen
whole
it since
wave.
then.
I looked at it. I was seeing like bare rich like fucking business people judging it. That guy from American Bulldogs, whatever the
yeah,
little
yeah.
Dragons Den version
yeah.
is. They were
Yeah.
talking about. I was like, wow, is this a real thing?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
just gone now.
I mean, it might be. I haven't heard much about it since.
Maybe it's an indicator of what the future's gonna be like, though.
But what I was saying is that it's because it's one of one. Like it's the rarity of it. Do you know what I'm saying? With the Mona Lisa, it's one of one. Put it that way. Even though there's copies now,
There's replicas.
there's
yeah.
replicas now, but there's always one original Mona Lisa. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the
Speaking
image.
of originals, do you see that guy that sat on the chair? Oh,
Which one?
fucking, I don't even know who it was. Was it like Van Gogh's fucking chair or some
Sat in
shit?
the probably is.
Some
You know,
couple
I've
that
heard
were,
it.
let me see. Some
No, no,
couple
no.
that were inside of a thing, yeah. The museum.
I think
There was
I've
the
heard about
sat
that, though,
on the
Van
chair.
Gogh's
There's a
chair, you
video,
know.
They sat on it and broke his chair.
Swear
broke it.
down.
Yeah, like honestly, I swear, I think I seen that.
Yeah, that's mad still.
Let me
You know-
actually double check because you know some of these videos are AI. These
Yeah, yeah,
days.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
They're realistic
That's true, they're
AI.
realistic-
Like, I
realistic
don't know
as
if
hell.
what I'm watching is AI or if
Or
someone
not.
just sat on
Now-
Van Gogh's motherfucking
What's it called?
chair.
That Google, that Google
something
thing.
about VO Geo3 or something.
Yo, that thing is so realistic.
That's it. Do you think if you saw it without being told it's AI, would you think it's real?
Some of them, I'd think
I
was
think-
real. Some of them.
I think
Oh, it's
because we
not
know.
the original chair, everyone.
Oh, is it not?
not.
No.
Is it
Oh,
AI?
shit.
It's a a modern art sculpture called Van Gogh's Chair by Italian artist Nicola Bella,
rough.
crafted
Oh,
by
okay.
Swarovski crystals. God damn!
Rough.
Displayed in the Palazzo Maffei Museum in Verona, Italy. Now that sounds like a motherfucking destination.
No, but to your question, Ash, yeah, I think because we know AI is so rife now,
Yeah.
we look at things skeptically now.
Yeah.
No, it's
So-
crazy. Have you seen the chicken wing video of that girl eating a chicken wing? It's literally her.
No.
It's her.
Is it AI video?
I feel like I showed you this video.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
beg
see
you.
this video.
Try find it.
God, keep
But-
the conversation.
Yeah, no, I
going.
was saying because we're skeptical now. I think I'm always looking out for it, but I think give it like a year,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know. Give it a year, I'm not gonna know.
Did you guys think it would advance this far so quickly? I thought it would take like at least 3 years before it gets this advanced.
I knew it would.
Did you?
I knew it would because
That's what
AI
AI is.
Yeah, AI.
That's what AI
like, it
is.
uses itself to
Yeah,
build.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Look
it
at
literally
this.
uses itself to
That's
build.
what AI is.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look how realistic. Oh. Like, how
straight?
Look at that. Look how crazy.
But
Look-
some people
that
are using it
looks-
as marketing though, you know that, innit?
Huh?
Some people are like faking it. Some people are like it actually is
No,
a real
but
person.
you could not
Oh,
have eaten a
oh,
chicken
oh,
wing
they
like
say-
that.
yeah.
But
That
that one you
is-
can kind of
But it just looks
that's
real.
n- that's
you can
if
kind of tell, but it
can't
looks
eat-
real.
because the way there's a bone in there somewhere, you can't do that. That's against the laws of physics. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's the only way you know. That's the only way you know.
That's the only way I
crazy,
know.
bro.
You
That's
can't.
crazy.
But the
do
way
that.
it looks, though, bro.
I would
That
believe
looks
that.
bare real, bro.
They're saying all the videos we used to send of us trying to do filters on Snapchat with the dog ears, it's all led to this now. The
you know what?
technology's got this
not to get too much into conspiracy theories, yeah.
Let's get into it, mate.
But you see the fact that because you know how it is, like the government or the higher ups, they usually have technology before we have it.
Yeah.
Before we have it in it,
Fam.
like
Military.
what about
fam.
stuff like the moon landing and all of these things, bro? Imagine it was just AI, bro.
Nah, I don't think the moon landing was.
Yeah, but before, but why not? Why not?
Because I think the moon landing.
But imagine it was.
Oh, nah, I see what you mean.
Like
That's facts.
imagine it is
That's
that.
crazy.
So all along we've had access to this AI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As
Like-
sophisticated as it is now, and
Like
then there was just gradually
understand what I'm
increasing us,
saying?
exposing us to a level of technology.
Yeah.
So they
Like,
kept it
imagine.
at black and white and just created a little shitty
That's
AI
what I'm
black
saying,
and
bro.
white thing because they could, and was like, yeah, this is the moon landing.
Imagine.
Knowing fully well, like today's world, you could create that same video.
This is what I'm
and people
saying,
would
bro.
believe it, but back then technology wasn't that advanced. So you believe
But they say that, but then it's like,
fuck.
but there's bare stuff that they
That's
could have
piss
used
off
that.
still.
There's bare stuff they could have used that for, bro. Like even as a like a weapon, you can use it as a weapon, you know, to turn a certain country's people against them. Because that's what they usually do. They turn the people's country against the dictator or the ruler to destabilize the country so they can come in and do what they're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, who knows, innit? That's why I said I don't want to get too much
Where
into the
did you
conspiracy
get this
theories.
from?
I was just thinking, bro. I was thinking.
Bro, I was
What
thinking
the
about the same
is
thing.
it?
I was
'Cause
thinking
I was
about the
just
same
thinking
thing.
No, I
that-
didn't even think that.
Bro,
think
the
about the
reason
same
why
thing.
is because
Oh
the
my
AI
God.
stuff is so
But then,
realistic.
But then this
It's
is
so
this, but then
realistic.
this is a way to think about it now. You see, you said that they have the technology before they give it to us, and then once they give it to us, yeah, they have something
They're already-
infinitely
exactly, they're
better
already-
than what
Yeah.
we've got right now.
So you think there's something
So
nuts
that's what
on
I'm
there?
saying.
because
Oh.
the AI now, bro, they're making bread from it now. You know ChatGPT is £20 a month. You know,
Yeah,
Fuck
they're
it.
they're
making
making bread from that now. You know,
So you're saying in the future AI finds time travel, comes back, invents itself, and slowly, gradually is now fucking building
It could,
itself
bro.
to its final form.
It could, bro.
You
Because
know
you know
what?
what?
we should put that into
Fam,
ChatGPT.
You know what's mad about the AI thing, like from my perspective, what you just said. You see how like in movies like Iron Man, like ChatGPT is basically Jarvis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jarvis, yeah.
yeah,
It was.
yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
so like that kind of goes to
was.
what unless they could predict what was gonna happen. Now like the filmmakers, unless they could predict
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
but
they
it's like-
predicted Jarvis.
I feel like it's the natural train of thought though.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it
say
is,
that.
yeah.
To have an AI. That's
Yeah,
why it's
yeah,
easy
yeah,
to
yeah.
think of.
That,
Yeah.
that can like, but the way it interacts Jarvis, like the way it can like talk like an actual person,
Yeah.
the way it
Yeah,
can
it does
respond.
that now. That's what's mad.
ChatGPT
It
does
It
that.
does that.
So,
Probably
but
better
it
than
was
Jarvis.
so,
Fuck
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
Probably
Like,
not, probably not. Probably
like it was so like that prediction that they did was sick. I don't know.
But
like-
it's like it's kind of mad how the base of it is AI, but like it's experienced in so many different ways. Like you know, like music. I don't know if you've seen Timbaland. How
Yeah.
Timbaland's using the AI thing, bro.
Yeah,
The
they-
sign,
Bro.
they're killing him, you know.
Bro.
Yeah, they're killing
They're
it.
killing him.
What's he doing?
Basically, he's trying to sign. Well, he's saying that he's trying to sign an AI artist, isn't it?
Oh,
But, bro-
that's so sick,
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
they're
lie.
killing him,
They're
though.
killing
You
him
get
though
backlash.
because AI can kill art. The reason why it can kill art, yeah,
Yeah.
is because it picks up all the nuances of art and then it makes it, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, bro, there was a video curated, yeah, of Timbaland in the studio, and he had like some R&B beat, yeah, and he said to some guy that runs the AI thing, like he wants a female singer, and he explained like how he basically wants her to sing it, yeah, bro. The AI literally like it does a melody,
Is
but
it?
it doesn't do it with words. It does it like it'll be like da 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 da. But bro, the melodies is picking, bro. The spacing in between the melodies,
Is it mad?
bro. It's like
Perfect.
Let me see if I can find the
Yeah,
video.
try
fam.
find it.
See if I can find the video. Fam.
Oh my
it is
days.
flipping. It's brazy.
That's
fam.
how we kill art, though.
I would pay low key though to see what AI comes up with in terms of art. Like if they could make I know this will eventually kill us, but if they could make a separate AI conscious that knows it's fully an AI and then would show us like what it's like to be an AI
Yeah, I see that.
and was
That's
able
mad.
to create its own art based off of that, knowing that it wasn't born
That is-
from
yeah.
a mother, like it wasn't like or whatever, like you know, it
Bro,
was
it's-
just didn't come in this way, a conventional possible way.
Don't you find it overwhelming even thinking about it? To me,
Yeah.
I feel overwhelmed thinking about it, bruv.
That's because
Like-
No, that
understand
first
it
thing
in
you
a
said
sense.
fucked
You
me. I
understand?
can't lie, I'm thinking about that.
When the
still.
moon landing and stuff, innit? Bare
What if-
things,
what
bro.
if-
Even certain assassinations and that, like, or attempted assassinations, they could have been AI, bro.
So
That
Like, who
Donald
knows?
Trump one
Here it
was
is. Here it 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 is. Look.
Turn it so all three of us can see it.
You're gonna hear it.
Suno AI.
Hold on, let me hear that.
That's a Suno AI.
That's hard. That's crazy.
Bro.
That's
So
crazy.
she's not actually saying words.
No, it's like
That's a
scatting.
Scatting, yeah.
So then a writer now would
Could just
take
put
that
words to it,
melody
yeah,
and just
put
put
words
words on
to
it.
he's just beating the middleman then.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he's just done. Beat the middleman.
Bro, are you not hearing the way it's doing it? Bro?
crazy.
That's AI, you know, bro.
Do you think that's gonna kill art?
It
Yeah,
could. Because you know why? Because although music here is very humanistic, as in the
it
human
still needs a
elements,
programmer though.
yeah, it still needs like there's certain elements with music here that like make it work, especially Western music, like the 4-beat and
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, I was gonna
and
say.
you have a chorus at this part, you have two hooks, and I mean you have like 2 verses, then a chorus. Like there's a pattern you
Even
can
how
kind
the
of
metronome works is
Yeah.
like we've kind of solidified how music should be.
Yeah,
Like, we've
yeah,
made
yeah.
the metronome.
You can go
this
off
means
script.
you're on time.
Yeah.
This means you're on time. Like, you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
But then what makes music great is that you can kind of scrap
Yeah, you
what
can
we've
go off
already
script.
put in place. Do you know what I'm saying? And you just end up making it
But
sound
then, bro,
enjoyable,
even,
innit?
even when you think of like
Blueface.
not A&Rs, but
Yeah,
like
exactly.
people that
Blueface.
like push artists and that, yeah, they'll literally come up with formula like Drake. They'll come up with formulas, bro. I say, okay, you follow this. You have this, that, this in your music. It'll be a hit. They'll follow that, bro.
Art was like that. Theatre was like that.
Yeah,
Back
theatre
in the
was-
day.
theatre was like that
I
as
don't
well.
think AI can do that.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that-
why
that's what it's
AI can
doing.
do it.
That's what it's doing.
That's why AI can do it, because there's a
formula to
formula.
it.
As much as it seems, the thing with human music is that there's nuances in there. There's nuances in there, like let's say like ad-libs.
Ad-libs, yeah.
Maybe ad-libs wasn't a thing before, but then that was off script. At one point, all right, look, like, even take like Blueface. Take Blueface. Blueface raps off beat, and that's what made this thing hard. That's what I mean by like the nuances work, but we all knew Blueface was off key though. I mean,
Yeah,
off beat though.
we all
Because there's a
all
way
had
that you're meant to do it. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why AI can work.
He lands
Because-
on beat when it matters.
yeah, but then,
Get away with it.
but then the worst thing is you can program AI to know, okay, sometimes when a rapper's off beat, it's kind of cold, and then AI will do
I
it.
was just gonna
That's
ask.
what's
I was just gonna say, don't,
program it
the
to
AI
do
could
that.
do it
You
as
can
well.
program it. Anything
So-
you can do, I can do
So
better.
is
Like,
that the end of?
Metasonic,
Is
bruv.
that's
You
like the
can't
end of
fucking beat
musicians
this.
then?
I don't think it's the end of
Do,
musicians.
do you think music's dead
Nah,
because of AI?
no.
I think people will fight it. I think people will fight it.
I think-
Corporations
But
will.
what's your main reasons why you think like AI can't kill musicians?
It can. I think it can.
I don't think
But I
so.
don't think we're gonna allow it. I don't think.
All right,
I
who
think
thinks
so.
who thinks it's gonna kill music?
I think it will.
You think?
I think it can. I don't think it will though.
Oh.
I think it can.
It could.
It could.
can.
No.
Yeah, it has the potential to do it. Of
I
course it
don't.
does.
I don't think it can, based on just this one premise. That's just the natural step for us, like as a species. Like we've gone down this route. Technology will get better.
But
Like unless it suddenly we solidly end civilizations over AI actually does completely kill us.
Yeah.
But even so, like if it does, like this trajectory, I feel like music would actually just evolve. To
I hear it.
Incorporate.
But to
AI
me, do you know what it
elements.
is? That's
Yeah.
true. But do you know what it is? I think, because what you're saying is I do agree with, but the only like spanner in the works is if you don't know that it's AI. If you don't know that it's AI, bro, you might be rating the artist. You'd be like, what? This new artist is cold. His music's cold. Da, 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 da. Like if you don't
The
know,
kids,
then how are you gonna?
kids won't care.
Yeah, they're not
They
gonna
won't
know.
even know to think that.
doesn't-
That was a human.
But
singing
doesn't
It
that
would
kill
just be-
music? Isn't that?
But then is
killing
that
music?
death though? Like it's kill the right
That's
word.
true. I get what you're
Like
saying.
kill implies that we've murdered it. Like this is more of like a natural sweet kiss on the head. Like
I get what
goodbye.
you know. I
into
get what you're
eternal
saying.
Slumber.
You know, I get
Like,
what
it's
you're
not
saying.
just killing.
You know, I
like-
get what you're saying though. But the thing is, because
It's real shit
You have to
though,
even
what you're
think, you have to even think on the basic level, bro. When we go on Spotify, yeah, we want to find the tune that makes us feel a type of way. Sometimes you have to
yeah.
scroll past 10 different tunes, bro, to get to that. AI will come to a point where you're like, listen, I'm at the gym. I want to hear some fucking energetic music, drum and bass and this and that, and I want a woman singing on it, and I want it to sing. It'll make it for you, bro, and you listen to it, bro.
Just
Like,
about my life. Make it about how I've got a 9 to 5 tomorrow morning. Da, 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 da. Make it,
kinda
I hate
mad
my
still.
manager Bob
So-
Smith.
so-
Make sure you make it with the
So
diss
do you see it
track.
as an upgrade to music?
Yeah.
You see it as an upgrade.
So you
I think it's the natural
you
step.
think the only thing that can stop it?
Maybe it kills
is-
musicians then, rather than killing
if
music.
musicians kill it, if musicians fight against it,
that's the but the thing is, it's not. The music industry isn't just the musicians.
Yeah, it isn't.
It's the corporations.
Yeah.
It's the labels, and all they care about is money, bro.
Yeah.
Labels will do it. Look, labels, they'll say, what? So we don't need to hire this person to write for you. We
Yeah.
could just get AI to do it. Come. Bang, 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 bang. Do you get it? That's what will happen. But the actual
I think
people
it'll
in
kill
there,
musicians.
same with
Kill
films.
music.
Same with films.
Yeah.
They'll feed the
But it will kill
AI a
musicians
script.
in the same way it will kill everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
If we
Exactly.
go down this route,
I
like
agree.
Exactly.
AI, like it's I can't lie. But first it was animals doing our dirty work.
Yeah.
Like now it was
So
like then it was humans. Like,
Yeah,
stop that.
yeah.
Now we need a new.
It's so true, fam.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm all here for androids with AI to do the dishes, bro. I don't give a fuck.
But the thing is,
yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
do you know what's gonna happen?
That's fucked.
Okay, my prediction of what's gonna happen, yeah. There's gonna be like some sort of committee for that. Let's just say the arts. For now. Let's just say the arts, yeah. So art,
That's a
music, film. There's gonna be a committee, and they're gonna say, "Yo, we need to protect the artists' rights and this and that, right?
Oh,
And they're gonna
against
run
the
that.
AI.
They're gonna run that, yeah. But guess what's gonna happen? People are gonna slip through the cracks.
Yeah, loopholes.
People are gonna say, okay, like I can't be asked to write today. Fuck it, let me do an AI thing. And there's no way to verify it. There's no way to know whether people are actually doing it. So it's the same as like how they made people's music like official, like, oh, you have to go to Spotify or you have to go to this and that. But people can go and illegally stream it somewhere else. They'll just
it's
do
mad.
it.
Like it's
yeah.
kind
That's what I
of, you know,
mean.
it's kind of mad with AI. It's how.
It's accessible.
Do you know what it is? What's mad about it to me? Yeah, it kind of changed our perspective on limitations, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because before, like, there's things that you naturally think, oh, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Like replicating someone's voice.
Yeah.
Like you'd think, right, they can't really do that though, because
Yeah.
there's certain inflections in voices and there's certain things where you can't replicate that. All of a sudden now, they can make someone sound like Tupac.
Yeah.
Like, but sound fully like him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
remember a couple years ago, in our head, that was a limit to humans, you know,
Yeah.
like we couldn't, and it made logical sense why we
Yeah.
couldn't replicate someone's
Yeah.
voice to sound exactly like Tupac. Do you get what I'm
I'll
saying?
say like for me personally, the benefits of AI, is just the fucking care and attention. You now have like the most powerful mind. Now all of its focus is on exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Like and you can tell it. No, don't like that. Do it again.
Yeah,
and it will just do it again.
Hey, let's do it.
Bro, it's
For you,
slavery.
my
It's-
master.
yo, listen, it's slavery without the guilt, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say
it's
this,
slavery
literally,
without the guilt, bro.
literally. I don't say like thank you. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not one of them guys. I'm not one of them
Do
guys.
it
I
again.
don't say-
They're
like
like
that.
so smarter.
Do it again.
Hey,
I want
hey,
one more.
hold on,
I don't
hold on.
like that one.
Hey, can we go further with this, yeah? I was thinking this with the chat GBT thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Can we go even further?
Yeah, God.
You know it could even replace like relationships.
Oh yeah.
Have you not
yeah,
watched
yeah,
Companion?
Yeah.
Huh?
You not watch Companion?
Nah.
Nah, I haven't
Go to
watched
the
that.
movies and watch Companion. They beat you to it, bro.
What's that?
Yeah.
AI already writ that movie script and it's already in.
I
That was
seen
probably
the movie
directed.
called Her. Have you seen Her? Yeah,
Wait.
213, Her. And you fell in love with the AI.
Nah.
That was in 213 years
Nah,
ago.
this one's 2025.
Yeah.
What's that? Companion. The one that I watched as well.
about robots.
Is
Nah,
it
I
the one
haven't
where?
seen
Robots, and then they're basically like companions.
Is
It's
it?
not I don't even want to say that about the movie because the whole start of it relies on you sort of not knowing about what's going on, but basically companions, it starts exploring sort of the boundaries of relationships
Oh
and just
my
Bro,
the creepy
mad.
side where people just have
That's
sex
mad.
dolls.
Yeah.
Is that the
Do you know
one
that's
that I
what's
watched?
happening right now?
Bro.
But
But anyway,
Kieran, is that the
bro.
one that I said that you should watch?
Yeah,
Is
bro,
that
you
one?
fucking
Yeah,
told
yeah. I'm
me
not
to
allowed
watch
to
it, and
watch
this
it
guy
still.
sat there like,
I'm thinking,
what movie is
movie
that? Bro, you told me to fucking watch it.
But
But like Ash, that's what he's talking
Ash,
about.
Bro,
that's
that's what he's
exactly what's
talking
gonna
about.
happen.
there's another movie called Her, bro.
There's a
And
dark
and
side
it's
to
like
it,
a
bro.
chat GBT for relationships, bro.
But have you not seen that already? That is happening. I saw like there's a picture of one guy on the train and he's
Yeah.
literally chatting to AI. Like,
oh, I
about
saw
his
that. I
day.
saw that.
And you know what? You can't
Bro.
even like judge it and be like, that's funny. Like you just feel kind of sorry for this guy.
No, but that's
and
the
it's
thing.
like you kind of part of you like.
But
but
that's-
the other
That's
side is-
gonna that could become normal though.
I don't think so
You don't think so?
because I think
Shit.
I don't want to go dark.
It's so
yeah.
dark.
But it's like
so
watching
dark.
it's like watching Corn. It's like watching
Yeah.
Corn.
Yeah.
You know it's not the real thing. So when you're
XYZ7.
done, you feel like shit.
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
done,
yeah.
when you're done, I'm not gonna lie. I can't imagine any brother
after that,
I can't imagine any brother
that
being
sort
like,
of-
oh yeah, I'm sorted. Nah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
thinking
Nah,
to yourself,
Not clarity
always
after
think
the
like,
Android.
yeah. So after you're talking to the Android, like, what am I doing with my life? Like, there's
Yeah.
actually gal out here. Why am I not talking to them? Why am I talking to this
Yeah.
computer? So I don't think it's gonna.
you know what?
I think
what
it's
he's saying.
that. I think
I
that.
agree with that.
Because
Yeah,
remember,
but it goes back to power.
Because think
AI.
because think
no,
about
wait,
how long
wait.
Corn's been about, bro.
Yeah.
And we still like
We still need the
have
real
that
thing,
feeling
but-
where it's like
Yeah.
But if
I'm
I
ashamed
ask
of
you,
myself.
but
They
let me
got
ask
that
you this,
already.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
got that already.
You see with the corn thing,
Yeah.
that corn, it's a good example, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
But does that do those men end up getting gal though?
No, it depends.
Yeah, I think anyone-
What
depends.
about the man that never do?
Yeah, it
that never have a
depends.
friendship circle.
Yeah, but-
because it's not just girls, you know, it's friendships as well, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, I hear what you're saying, yeah, but
Yeah.
they will never
Fall
come
into
to
that.
terms with it.
Yeah.
They never come to terms with or like, they'll always be sad.
They'll always
about it, like, or they'll always-
whether they're sad or not, it's still gonna happen
it's
to
an
me.
addiction.
But then
at the end
what
of the day, though.
yeah, because what I would say is like, okay, the reason why it's a bit different with the AI relationship thing is because
Okay.
there's a biological component to this, yeah,
Yeah.
where human beings are social beings.
Yeah, facts.
So
facts.
we couldn't be on an island with an AI and talking to it and be okay.
That's not
bro.
enough, yeah, it's not
That's not enough.
Not
Like,
yet.
not even a robot, bro. It can't be,
Are
bro.
you
But
sure?
do you guys know how advanced AI is gonna
with
get,
a
bro?
robot,
bro,
that looks like a human, bro.
I'm
That
talking.
literally talks like
Bro,
Ash.
I'm talking to the chat GBT thing, bro. Already, yeah, it's saying certain things. I'm like, how the fuck did how the fuck did it
remember
clock
stuff,
that?
yeah.
Do you know how advanced this thing's gonna get,
Yeah,
Andre,
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Like, you see, everything you hate in a girl, yeah,
Yeah.
your AI can be the opposite of that, you know?
Oh no! Don't sell it! Don't sell it! Don't sell it! I rebuke it! I rebuke it!
No, that's
Bro,
a dark,
I was on
that's
there,
a
bro.
dark,
I
dark
was
world.
on there. I was thinking, this
But it's
is
vice
dangerous,
versa
you know?
for them.
Yeah,
It's
it's
This is
dangerous.
actually
for them.
dangerous. I was
Yeah,
I was on
vice
it.
versa for them as well. Still,
Vice versa.
Whatever man things they don't like in their man, but
The AI can be that, bro. The AI can be whatever you want it to be, bro, and intelligently as
That's
well.
scary.
the way I just had to take a swig of my
So
juice.
what's gonna happen, bro?
What?
What's gonna happen when the sex dolls? Because I think they've redone it. Like,
Yeah,
like
they
you-
did. Yeah,
where
they did.
You can simulate.
You know the women
It
are
feels
getting
like
the
it
women
Oh,
are
and
getting
then
the
the
women
VR,
are over that. You know?
headset
No, but-
on
Huh?
top as well.
Oh.
Like, you can,
Oh no, we have to go into
Brother.
that. We have to go into that a little bit.
have
Yeah?
your AI baby.
Brother.
Bro.
She can do whatever. It's all
Hold on.
AI.
What?
simulated.
Oh,
You
go.
just
Say what you're
left
saying.
your life.
It's just a little off point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, basically, they're rolling out like AI sex dolls, innit?
Yeah.
And the
Like,
man,
how much does
where?
it cost? though?
What
Like
country?
It's
100
like
a day.
30K
Out here,
No, I think it's
30K.
I think in America, 300 something. I can't remember how much it costs. Yeah.
We'll drop the link below. I'm joking.
But that sponsorship. But you know, yeah, there's been a lot of backlash from women, innit? There's been a lot of backlash from women, and their point is that like man, them are gonna use it to like express their mad fantasies and this and that, and they'll make real women a target because if they feel like it's okay to do it on a robot, then they'll do it to the women and that, innit? And then the thing is that
the robot will never be enough at the end of the day.
they have a little point.
It will
but
never
then,
be enough.
But then I think to myself, yeah, because me and Drew were talking about, I was like, low key, the women have had this, you know, because they've had sex toys and all that. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
They've had sex toys and
Some
that. You know?
man them, but like with women, it's a different
It's
thing.
yeah, with women, it's like the sex toys thing is a normal thing.
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you're a guy and you have a sex toy, like it's like, right,
Oh, yeah.
why the hell would you have that in it? I'm not saying the sex toy is I'm not saying the sex toy is AI, yeah, but an AI sex doll is a sex toy.
Yeah.
It's a sex toy.
It is.
Do you understand what I mean?
Like certain vibrators and that, bro. They're doing things that man them physically
Yeah.
Can't
do.
do.
Like we
Yeah.
physically can't do it. Bro, there's certain
And
girls
it's
there that-
desensitizing
there's-
women, you
there's
know?
certain
Yeah,
women,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
certain
yeah.
women here that
Desensitizing
can't,
them.
they can't
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
get to that point
Yeah.
without a toy. You
without a
know?
toy.
Is it?
Yeah, there's certain women they can't
Because
get to that point
it's
without a toy.
desensitized them, bro. It's done it's mashed their thing up so much
Yeah.
that the man them doing the real thing is not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah.
So I think the same thing could happen to the man them. The same thing's more likely to happen to the man them because the testosterone you require more of that shit, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, just imagine, bro, because even certain marriages, bro, like there's a big percentage of marriages that are sexless marriages, you know.
Yeah.
Like they don't have that intimacy, bro. And
But then do they still like
I think they'll still be vexed.
masturbate
Yeah.
on the side?
Yeah, probably.
Do you know how
But
much
they
of them
don't-
have
they just
men?
don't
Do you know how
wanna
much?
fuck-
Because
They
you
just don't
see
wanna fuck each
testosterone,
other.
you see one through testosterone, yeah?
yeah.
That's what makes us crave it so much. I'm not saying women don't crave it. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I don't know what goes on in their head, innit? But I do know for a fact, yeah, that like
Testosterone.
man will want it way more. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I want it all the bro. If it was everyday thing, I'll do it everyday thing.
Yeah,
No, but there's some girls like
But
that.
there's certain girls that it's not that. They're just not in the mood. They're not feeling it. Blah blah blah.
'Cause
But
we're not the
imagine
same.
an AI
That's why it's
that will never tell you.
They'll never tell you
That
no.
will never say not tonight. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
yeah.
No, not right now. Da, da, da.
That's
You could do it
what-
quickie
it's
before
dangerous.
work, you know.
It's
Killy.
dangerous,
It's
bro.
dangerous. It's dangerous.
It's
dark,
dangerous,
dark
bro.
turn.
And I
dangerous.
think even there's a point you said, Andre, yeah, that I always thought about. What did you say? You was like something about it's a percentage of men that are not like getting with women
Yeah,
as
yeah.
much. What was it? Like
What did I say?
you said, like there's a percentage of women like men that aren't getting girls like that.
I think it was like 1 in 3 men haven't had sex in the last year, or are virgins.
Do you think
That's
that's
so mad.
Yeah.
1 in 3.
Yeah, I think it's like 1 in 3. Yeah.
do you think that's gonna improve?
What the rate?
Yeah, like with men.
Nah, it doesn't need to.
Unless we go to
If we
war.
have to
I was gonna
discuss
ask.
If we
that,
go
like,
to
does
war,
it
it
need
will.
to improve.
If we go to war,
If
it
we go
will.
to war, but you see,
Just as long as
this
I
is
have
what.
that one, I don't give a
That's
fuck
what
about the other two.
bro. You know, there's certain seeds planted. Yeah, that's worrying me.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you see certain things that women hate about men and men hate about women. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it is biology. You know.
Yeah.
Biological
And
things.
to me, like those biological things, I don't see it like changing anytime soon.
Yeah,
it's not. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's part of
So
our biology.
when AI raises up,
The
yeah,
hate is a strong
we're
word.
not gonna wait for like men to stop cheating or women to stop wanting niggas that are like bad
Boy.
because of evolutionary reasons. You got the AI there.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I
I
don't think we're
change
gonna.
our
I don't think we're
biology,
gonna see
you know?
it in our generation, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
We're not gonna see
But
it.
that's why I brought up your stat. I was thinking, is that going to improve? The man that can't get girls,
Yeah,
are they going
yeah.
to start getting girls soon? Or is it just going to be like that?
It depends, you know.
If we go to war,
can't-
that's the only way. That's the only way I think. If we go to war,
You don't think? What do you think
funny
AI
you
can
say
help
that.
you get girls? Like, do you think
Oh,
if you
that's
don't get
facts,
girls,
facts, facts.
get girls, do you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
AI
I think
can
it
help
can.
you
I
get
think it
girls?
can.
Yeah,
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 it can.
But I
it
don't
can.
know, man, because there's
Yeah,
certain
but
nuances, bro.
like there's
Li-
helping you
facts.
get girls, and then there's just helping you to be a better person. Like AI can help you be a better person.
Yeah.
It can make
Facts.
an action plan for you.
Facts.
I've sent AI pictures of X-rays. I've been like,
Yeah.
to give me the diagnosis.
Yeah.
Tell me recommended exercises. Make me an exercise plan.
yeah.
Put it on a PDF file.
Exactly.
Tell me what days to do this. Bro, do it like
just
that.
do it.
And
Just do it.
bro, what do I need to bear in mind? Nutrition, blah blah blah. Make
Yeah,
this for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like. AI will help you be a better person. I think
Facts.
there's like the getting girls bit. Yeah, man.
No,
AI
but
will help you do.
What I mean by
fucking
get girls,
Yeah, I get because what
No,
you're
I get what
saying
you're
is
saying.
kind of.
I get
It's
what
kind
you're
of the.
No, but
That's
what-
like the title. What
No,
you're saying.
but yeah, that's like that encapsulates part of what I'm saying.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Which
yeah,
I hear.
yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah, that's a
encapsulates
segment.
it.
AI will do everything.
But the reason
It
I
will
say
improve you.
get girls, because I don't mean it like that, innit? I mean
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
there's certain nuances when it comes to dating or
Yeah.
even casually dating or
Yeah.
just approaching females. There's certain
In general.
nuances in it.
Yeah.
Like one of them, there's bare of them in it, but one of them is the quote, nice guys finish last. That's one of them. That's one of them. And you realize that like if you're dating a lot, you kind of realize that that's like there's a reason why that exists, you know? Because you know it is like
You could ask AI probably what is the psychology behind this, and
'Cause
they'll
there-
probably explain it. to
'cause
you.
there's a
In
psychology
nice
behind
sort
it.
of, probably
I
nice-
slightly
in
think,
a
you know-
kind way.
Do you know my thing? I think that there's a lot of single mothers out there, innit? There's a lot of single mothers out there with sons, and they teach their sons to be a man that they wouldn't even approach. That's
Yep.
what ends up happening.
Yep.
They don't realize it though,
Yeah.
because there's things that they think that they want. They want him to always be chivalrous, always this, always
Yeah.
that, always that. But these times the girls like bad boys. Like
Yeah.
when we were going to school, bro,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
man that were narcissistic, dickheads
Yeah,
to gal,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That will cuss out gal, bro.
They
And the
get- they
girls
get
all
the
cussing
girls
them
the
as well.
most.
They get the same gal.
They get the
I'm thinking,
most. Yeah, they get the
"God."
most.
Like, but you're the guy that's putting your jacket in the puddle. Regardless, and you're not getting nish.
Do you think
You're
it's
not
always
getting
been like that
nish.
though?
Yeah.
I think so.
So then why has
Because
it?
it's kind of biology. It's part of biology.
It's biology. It's
But then
evolutionary.
why in popular culture will it show a man putting his jacket in the
That's
in the
what I'm
puddle?
saying. 'Cause
Why?
I think it's ideals that don't
Ideals
reflect
that don't
in
reflect.
reality.
It's like
It's just
like,
not reflecting
it's
reality.
like it's like
Rom-coms.
It's like it's like bare superhero movies, bro, and like the guy's bare nerdy and gets the girl.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
The
Like,
nerdy, the
that
nerdy
doesn't
guy,
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's because
yeah.
the nerd wrote it, fam. It was
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
get me?
yeah,
It's like they're putting their ideals in it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You're ruining the fucking script that way. I had a
just
flashback to
ruined it.
Spider-Man. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I said superhero.
Like,
I
in
saw Keanu's
reality,
face. I was like,
Peter Parker would. In reality, Peter Parker would just tell everyone, "Yeah, I'm Spider-Man."
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
yeah.
That's in reality. You just like, yeah, that's
I
me.
couldn't have.
Like,
I could not have living without the fame.
Yeah,
Like,
do you get
I
it?
just
Exactly.
Bro,
couldn't
no,
be a
honestly.
scrubber.
You're
I
like,
couldn't be a pizza
I
man.
gotta protect my people. They must never know. Allow it.
I love that, man.
So when that guy came asking for rent, I would have just upped it. Like, one time. This fucking bitch.
Facts. Wow.
But yeah, like
Interesting conversation
nah,
though.
AI is.
Wow.
AI
It's-
is
it's-
crazy.
But the thing is that I'm mad fascinated by it though. I'm fascinated by it because, like I said, that whole limitations things that's out the window. And to me, that's kind of like how theories get disproved. Like how the world used to be flat. Now it's
Around
I think it's
like,
sick.
It's the same feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, you see how people like on Twitter, like if there's just something and people be like, "Grok is this fucking trope,"
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like, "Grok, what's the story?" Like it's nice now to fucking see it, but we're acting like it's God. I've seen it
Yeah,
fuck
it's
up
not-
firsthand.
I've
I've
seen
seen
it fuck up,
people
it's true.
how like you're on a different level. If you're telling AI you're wrong and they were telling it the facts. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
that, and then AI apologized like, "Oh, I made a mistake here. You are right.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's happened to me as well, you know.
I'm
That's
like,
happened to me
it's
as well, you
wrong.
know. That has live
like
all happened to me as well, you know.
you can't take it.
I had a
It's
debate.
not God.
I had a debate with AI.
Is it?
And then the thing is, yeah,
And it
it was
was
telling
wrong.
me this. No, it was telling me like, I didn't even want to say the debate. You know, I swear.
I
don't
can't
wanna say the
expose
debate.
yourself because
'Cause
I've
it's long,
asked
innit?
some fuck shit.
It's
on
long,
it.
bro.
I've some personal private shit. If they ever got leaked,
Do you know?
actually
Okay.
not that bad. Like, but
All right, I'll just say it quick. Yeah.
Go on.
I asked it, if you was trapped in the woods with a bear or a man, innit? Like, and it was like, I'd rather be there with the bear. I was like, what? Like, what? But then I said,
Is it?
yeah. But then I said, yeah.
What
I said to Air, I was like, but then you have to look at it like on the level that like the majority of men would not do some of the things that you're saying, innit? Because the criminal men are the minority of men.
Facts.
So then how can you judge
That's
that
facts.
situation
Big
based on the
facts.
minority
okay, yeah,
rather
yeah.
than the majority?
Big
And then
facts.
Air was like, you know what? You have a point there. I
Is
should have
it?
seen it from this and that. You know what? When I think about it, I'd rather be there with the man. I said, what?
No, you can't trust it from that.
From that, I said,
Hey.
nah.
Big facts.
I said, nah. Like, because what
You
it
gotta
does.
stand your ground.
But the thing is, it explained itself well,
But
though.
doesn't-
like,
yeah.
it explained itself
the
well.
first time around,
Yeah,
so well you could believe it.
No,
be
no,
like,
not even
wow,
that. Not
fuck.
even that. The first time, it kind of went with like what society is saying. But then when I gave it the point, it explained
So
itself.
it could get the best rated response.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this is what most people are saying. So it's gonna say that, so it can get the community vote and be
100%.
like, you like AI.
100%. But
Isn't
then when I
isn't
said that,
mad human though.
it is. That's the problem.
Isn't that
It
mad
just wants to
human?
be like.
Because then I
That's
think,
mad
because then I
human,
said,
bro.
because then I said, I don't
That's
even know
scary.
what you actually think then. Because if I didn't say that, how comes? And it was like, oh, because basically I was thinking of the societal this and that. But then when I take it into account, we should not be judging people based on the minority. Like, bro, the way it done it, bro, I said, nah, this is crazy, bro.
That's mad
crazy, bro.
human though to me. Like, you know how a human can be smart, you know, but they can be wrong and they can acknowledge that they're wrong.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know what? That's a good point. Even that, you're kind of like submitting, like in a way, when you came to the argument with all the knowledge, you know, and someone can just kind of prove you wrong, and you'd be like, you know what? I hear that, you know, and you can understand it. That's mad human.
But that's
bro.
why you can't.
That's scary, bro.
That's why.
Like AI has to be something that's more than human.
That's
It
why
can't be human. That's scary.
That's
to
why
me,
you
bro.
can't just go to AI and then give it something and then expect it to be right. You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't.
It's
and,
not.
and that's the limitation. That's the limitation, you know.
Yeah,
But it knows to
what
say
happens
go
when
to a
that
medical
limitation-
professional.
Huh?
It knows to say go to a medical professional. But yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're about to
what-
say,
what-
what
what
happens
if
when it
you ask
transcends
it to,
that?
Yeah,
like-
what happens when it transcends that?
Yeah, what can you like ask it to tell you the truth? Like to be harsh basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
to override this whole people pleasing thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then even that
Because
is
you can
But
program
you
it.
can't.
to-
But
even
from
doing
time
that-
that you can't trust.
but even doing that, that's just to be a people pleaser. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
tell me the truth. Like tell me the
It
truth.
will do. You
It's
don't
trying
know
to do it
what
for
it's
you,
truly
so it's trying to
thinking.
please you anyway.
because it'll do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can't know what it's
Like
truly thinking.
Ash, you could literally say, all right, cut the bullshit. Tell me the truth. Like, don't be a people pleaser. Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
It doing that is being a people pleaser to you.
Yeah.
Because it's pleasing you. Is this what my master wants me to do? Come, I'll do it. Do you get what I'm saying?
But I want to see though. Like, does that mean that it's still right though? What it tells you?
It depends.
But there's no right
I think-
and wrong though.
I
Everything's
think-
subjective, isn't it?
like, oh, what's the type of
It
truth?
has. There's
Everything's
loopholes.
subjective.
There's
No-
loopholes you
nothing's-
can get out of.
Like,
For
it will tell you
example-
analytical truths.
Yeah.
It will tell you
Yeah,
analytical
there's
truths.
loopholes. There's
Like,
loopholes
like
you
scientific
use.
truths,
Yeah.
mathematical truths.
Truths, yeah.
You can believe that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like nuances now,
Yeah,
when it
that's
comes
what
to
I'm
like
saying.
opinions, and
Theories.
and things that are relative, theories,
Like that blue, white, gold, or blue, black
Yeah,
dress.
ethics.
Something like that. If we gave it to like that, I reckon
What
it would be good.
what about
like
would you guys-
ethics. You couldn't ask it ethical questions, bro, because it's not a human being. And
Yeah.
ethics is relative. Everybody has a different set
It will
of
give
ethics.
you a fat paragraph though, literally talking about both sides, or tell.
Yeah.
it'll
So do you
recite
think it would be
every bit of
good?
knowledge.
Like, so in terms of, I'm gonna bring the relationship thing back. If you asked it for advice on that, how right do you think it could be?
It go based on society. So it depends on what society. Because all right, cool, boom. Fucking, let's say it's in a Islamic country.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna say go out there and play the field and
Yeah,
find
yeah.
out how much girls you can sleep with, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not gonna tell you that because in an Islamic country, let's take a strict Islamic country.
Yeah.
The rules dictate that you should be married and all these things and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But then if you're in the West, if you're like America or Britain, it will say, okay, maybe you should date, maybe you should go this and that and sleep with this and that. So it will change because it's relative
Yeah.
to where it's situated. Do you understand what I mean?
But I think
That's how I look
it
at
will
it.
tell you the common practice a therapist will tell you. It can literally
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah,
It
yeah,
will
yeah.
tell you the same intervention, the same model, everything
Yeah.
your therapist will have used with you.
Yeah.
It will tell you.
Yeah.
You can sort of cut the middleman
Yeah.
with AI.
Yeah.
But the only problem is, I would say why your AI wouldn't be able to completely replace your fucking therapist.
Yeah.
Is that it just would not be able to say, like, just, I think, you know what, maybe will replace us.
I don't think so, man.
I ask it for like
It's
why I
consciousness.
ask mostly is for advice on like decisions to make, because
Yeah.
that's something that I'm not good at. Like
Yeah.
I'm very indecisive in it.
Yeah.
So that's why what you saying, I was wondering, am I doing the right thing by asking it?
No, but
these
that's a
things?
good thing that you're using AI to help you problem solve. It will
Yeah.
tell you every single solution. Now it's just up to you to think about
pick
your own
Yeah.
Pick one.
values,
Yeah.
what's important to you,
Facts.
and then just
'Cause
pick
it doesn't
which
know
solution
you. It
reflects
doesn't
with
know.
you.
It can't. The one thing it can't
Well, not yet.
replicate is consciousness. It can't replicate consciousness.
Yeah.
And ethics and all them things is based on consciousness.
Unless it involves the Ultron consciousness, which is possible.
This goes to philosophy though. Because
AI
remember-
consciousness, I think, is possible.
Is it-
consciousness born from just nothingness.
but it's consciousness.
So you think
born
it's
to
possible
serve.
for it to
It
develop
could,
consciousness?
it could,
Yeah.
but it could, yeah.
It depends
It's
on what
conscious, but it
consciousness is.
depends on what consciousness is.
Yeah, that's what I
if
was
we can
thinking.
if we can remember behaviorism and all that.
Oh, yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
If we can define consciousness in physical terms,
Yeah,
as in
okay.
if consciousness is like certain brain firings
Chemicals
and
and all
chemicals and all these things, then
Yeah.
it can.
Yeah.
It can
Yeah,
create
yeah.
consciousness. But we
Yeah.
know, like, not that we know, but there's like an overarching belief that consciousness cannot be described in the physical. It can't be. But then it can be.
It can be.
Because if you're dead, then there's no consciousness.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
if you're alive, there's consciousness.
Yeah, so that's
understand?
that's one overarching
This
physical
is
thing.
because we done
You have to be
philosophy and
alive
that,
for
bro.
consciousness
This
to
is
exist.
what the AI.
But that's
bro,
about it. That's all we know.
spun this whole philosophy shit, you know, bro. I can't lie to you.
But
No.
it's a
That's
para-
mad
a
interesting,
paradigm
you know.
So
shift.
interesting what you just
That's
said.
mad
very
interesting because without life there can't be consciousness.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing that we can work on.
That's-
Okay,
Yeah.
so what elements in life gives us consciousness?
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And AI can never be
But
alive.
do you know what though? But they
can
can
AI
use-
ever be alive?
No,
Yeah.
yeah. But what they can use, what I like with AI is they can use it to like find answers.
Wait,
Like, that's the whole point.
wait. Sorry. But bro, you can be alive and not conscious though.
Yeah, when you're unconscious.
You
Yeah.
can be unconscious.
Yeah.
And consciousness isn't happening. You could be brain dead.
facts.
Consciousness isn't happening.
Big
But you know
Everything's
what's mad?
working.
Yeah.
I think
that's big
at
facts.
the end
but
of
that,
big
that
facts.
whittles it down a bit, you know, as well, you know.
I'll say is a part as well of our reality is seeing is believing. So I think AI will anticipate this and show us the process. If we want to see an AI man and an AI woman make a baby, like it will show us that. And then
Yeah.
if we to see the whole process happen, and then for us to see the little android baby grow up, and like if I'm
so
saying down
true.
the line.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then if I saw this, all the stages that we would have said
Yeah.
were our stages
yeah.
of being alive, and I seen this with their little AI version,
Well, what's the difference?
I would like what's the
Like,
difference?
what's the
I would be
difference?
like, all right, well, this is AI.
The,
consciousness
the
then.
difference is there's no choice. There's no choice.
Yeah, but
there's
we
no
didn't-
real decision.
But there is though. But is that I was
No,
gonna
but
say?
we do.
No, but you don't
we
know that.
forced to exist. Like you can't stop breathing. Like
I don't mean like that. I mean like
But that's the same with AI consciousness.
I mean,
like,
it-
it's programmed to just build. It will just do that.
I mean in terms of
replicate
I hear what you're saying, but I mean in terms of like development. So yeah, we were born, we were kids and that. But let's say like I decided to jump in a swimming pool when I shouldn't have. Like AI
Yeah, but no
can't
one
really
no,
do
but
that.
No one knows that you decided
like
to do
make
that. Though.
mistakes.
Only me.
But that's what I was
wouldn't-
gonna say.
It wouldn't make. Yeah, it wouldn't make mistakes.
No,
But
but
then
listen
it could
though,
make
listen though.
mistakes
It
if you
could make
program
mistakes.
it to make
No,
mistakes.
listen
But then
though.
how can you do that?
But you see
Yeah.
with what
It
because
would-
That's not really a mistake,
No, but you
is
see
it?
with what Dre just said, yeah. No one knows that you made that choice, bro. No one knows, like, for a fact, okay, he chose to jump in the water. It's just like we saw you go in
Do
the
it.
water.
Yeah.
So it'd be the same with an AI. It would be the same with robot.
Yeah, but like as a kid, man,
It'd be the
thought
exact
he
same
was
as with
Superman. Thought you could double jump across the pool. Found out you couldn't.
Yeah.
And drowned. Like the AI is not
Yeah,
gonna do that.
like,
But that's because it programmed itself to know that's dumb. It's gonna. But that's
Yeah.
the thing. is it even gonna give itself like a body? AI, like if we gave it its own mind, it would just skip past that and be a network.
I don't know though.
Take this
You
example.
know what though?
Take this example.
Let me just
Go
say
on.
one thing.
Go on.
Because you see how you say that it don't make mistakes. I don't know if I agree with that. Like because okay, you see the Boston Dynamics videos.
Yeah.
Where it shows like the robots and that.
Yeah.
Like,
what?
The Boston Dynamics videos.
Oh,
where it was
with
showing
the
the
robot
robots
dog
and
and that
Yeah,
shit.
like
Oh,
and the
okay.
humanoid one and that. Bro, like they were like pushing it with sticks. Like it was walking and they were pushing it with sticks in it. But the way it's reacting to getting pushed by sticks is exactly like how a human would react. Like when you're still trying to find your footing and you're kind of like, and
That
even when it
one
falls
AI.
over,
I swear the
falls
videos
over.
was AI.
No, it's AI. Now I'm saying AI. For that to be possible, there's definitely elements of AI in those systems. Definitely.
100%.
Like, there definitely is.
100%.
But no, I mean, the actual robot video was fake. Is it actually a
No,
real
it's
robot?
real. Yeah, it's real. Well,
But then the thing is, what I'm saying.
hopefully it is, isn't it?
All right. what I'm basically saying is
Hopefully
like,
it
I'll give you an example. Like, we might see someone slip and fall and drop. Yeah, bro. Human beings will see that and it's comical. We'll laugh. Will AI know to laugh, bro?
Yeah.
AI might think, oh shit, they slipped, they fallen. That equals pain. That equals I need to go and help.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So they don't understand the nuances.
That's
like,
true.
we'll see something like that and laugh because we understand the nuance. But
But
will AI?
unless
I don't
it-
think they
yeah.
can ever program it. I don't think so. I
How
can't
can
see
they
it.
do that? How can they do
can't
that?
see it happening.
That's too human.
And then on top of that, you know what's mad as well, bro?
That's
And
a
even
bit
if
tough.
it laughs, it's a genuine laugh.
Do you know what's mad as well? Every country will react differently.
Yeah.
So like, all right,
That's true.
This is getting kind of mad, yeah. But like,
I wanna hear
like,
this.
let's say like, remember when them Americans came, yeah, when we were in Central Foundation, the American girls
for
came
the
and
English
that.
trip.
Yeah, and then we were saying, "You're right, you're right," and then they said that it was weird when we were saying "you're right" because we're saying "you're right" as in like hello, basically hello. They're seeing it like we're saying, "Are you alright?" Like, "Are you alright in your head?"
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Are you mentally
are you mentally ill or something? That's how they take
in
it.
America, that's
So
how
you see all them different nuances that are developed relative to where you are. How the hell can AI be programmed
and be
to
aware
understand
of all of them.
that?
At the same
well,
time.
I think it can though, and probably quite quickly if it just knew all of them.
all of them at the same
But,
time.
it's forever changing though.
But then if it knew all of them, combined with location, combined with your access to your whole information as in who you are, where you're from, and then it also knows who you're, like everyone, it knows everyone's, like what's that fucking, like you're occupying space, your little, your space.
Yeah.
Let's just say the space you occupy at all times.
Yeah.
If AI was capable of knowing everyone's space, where you are, your location, your background, your history, I think it could easily bridge that sort of
But
nuance.
then it's always reliant on human beings. Because in 5 years that changes.
It gets fed
in 10 years that
information.
changes.
It gets fed
If
information.
think about the fact that slang has changed in like 2 years there's new slang. But so
this
AI would
is-
have to
this is the
update
part
itself.
I don't
Social-
understand.
It would have to update with
but I
us.
think it will update with us.
But
bro.
AI updates itself
Yeah.
though. You can ask it like, all right, where do we need to improve on then?
it's
Judging
kinda- it's
like
kinda
that. And it
pattern, bro.
will do that.
Do you-
Like,
do you
it
know
will
what's patterned it to me? Bare social media, bro. Social media's giving it like a fat pool of information.
Yeah.
And of nuances as well. You know
That's why
like a big
we're
pool
getting
of it.
deep in this.
No,
you know?
because think
You
about
stole
it.
everything.
No, because think about it. Before we had to rely on like Wikipedia, where Wikipedia isn't really giving you
Bro.
like you
Oh,
want
yeah.
you want to know the
Wikipedia's
definition
done.
of slang
What-
terms, and
what
you're
is
not getting that
Wikipedia
from.
now?
Yeah, where's Wikipedia now?
done.
Bro,
But you
bro,
know-
listen though, you want to get the definition of slang terms, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know you lot have done this, gone on Urban Dictionary,
Yeah, of
and you
course.
put in a slang term, and it doesn't give you the right. It doesn't give you the right definition,
I haven't
or it
used
uses
Urban
it
Dictionary in
incorrectly,
ages.
or. But you see
Obsolete.
AI. But you see AI.
Chat
It does it
GPT.
perfectly.
But what?
What does that mean? Tell me all the context.
That's what I'm
Tell
saying.
me
Yeah.
But
everything
what?
I need to know.
That's why people said that information is like the most
Yeah, it's the-
valuable thing. That's
Valuable
why they're getting
commodity.
onto. That's why they're getting onto TikTok, Twitter, and all these
Yeah.
things because AI will use our
Yeah,
information.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
They will use how we're typing to people, how long we take to like a picture, how long we're looking at the picture, like they'll use all of that
it does
information.
that. It actually sees how long
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
looked at a picture.
Yeah.
And
It
I
knows
think
us better than ourselves.
Yeah, your feed, what you find interesting.
Yeah.
So
All the things we do
crazy.
subconsciously, like you'll scroll, then you see big back, you stop, and you scroll back up. They pre that, and we don't realize we're doing it,
Imagine though, like the government now implement this down the line, like, and they can just literally monitor what you see, and then that's basically how they judge, like, whether or not you're contributing to society.
Yeah,
what ideas you have.
that's where it's
like
going.
what's going on in your head, what you literally engage with. Like, oh, you're just watching fucking like it's porn. You're just literally watching big backs. You're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like with your time, like you are deemed a negative thought, like problem to society.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
Like, imagine this is what we go down.
We're already in the trap. We're already in a sticky rat trap still. Peak still. We're too far in the sticky rat trap. So
Sticky rat trap.
yeah, bro. We're too far in there now. We can't really get out of
too
it.
Do
far
you
in.
think like the corporations and everything is gonna like incorporate AI and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
do you
Oh, they
think-
already
do you-
are.
Do you think
Definitely.
humans
Or
will
in
fight
all
it?
their coding.
Nah.
In order to code, you need AI,
It's money.
I believe now.
It's money. It's money.
Like,
because
it's-
money
it's
exists.
dumb not
Nah.
to.
So
Like,
humans fight it, it can't stop it.
Because money exists.
Because it can even affect
oh,
films.
I
as
just
well,
thought
you
of
know?
this.
Movies, the
Yeah.
actors are done.
Yep.
Directors are done.
Yep.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
Not yet. But it will eventually.
How long do you think artists have then? Like
What music artists?
everything. Directors, filmmakers, actors.
I don't think they'll be replaced by.
There's still a
AI.
culture of it now. So
Because I feel unless
I think. Go on.
we need to see humans, like we need to
I was
see
gonna
humans
say,
on the stage.
I think it's gonna be like them mixing. So partially AI, partially human, partially AI. Like, and that happens in life, you know.
Like
that,
AI
it's
stories,
kind of
like Fast and Furious, when he's like the guy was dead and they kind of
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like it'll always be a
bring it back.
collaboration. It's kind of like in Sainsbury's and Tesco, like how there was self-service desks, but there's still humans there though.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
kind of like that.
Haha, what
Like,
a
but
fucking
do
example.
you know what though? But it's
for
true
real.
though. Even when you
Just
watch
have
like,
both, you can't get rid of them.
you can't.
The
You
kiosks
can't.
makes
Yeah.
sense, but you gotta have a little.
You can't. There'll always be humans there somehow.
Yeah, but why does there always
we-
have to be humans though?
Because
I
we won't
just-
believe
I
it's
wanna- that's what I
real.
wanna ask
We
as
won't
well.
believe it's real.
Why do you think? I was just
At
gonna
the
say
end
that.
of the day, like we won't believe nothing is
Yeah.
actually real.
Yeah.
Like if you think about the internet, if you think about www.
Yeah. It's
Mini
not
clip,
real.
it's
not real.
actually
not real.
nothing.
But bro, we
Or
watch
Dobby dot saying
we watch
it needs to
anime.
be there.
But we watch animated films all the time. We watch cartoons all the time. We don't actually need human beings.
So do you actually think that humans is gonna be like?
Yeah,
out of it?
eventually, bit by bit,
But you,
slowly
but
by
you
slowly.
two don't think so.
Do you know what it is? I think maybe, but then maybe other elements.
We
of-
play games.
Unless
No,
have
but
you
maybe
watched-
other
have you-
elements will just like they'll raising how
There's
valuable
one
they are.
scenario,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? So music and films and that might not be valuable
Wait,
like that.
wait.
You know
Go
what I'm
with,
saying?
go with. What you say?
It's just like, have you watched Alien Romulus? Has anyone
No,
watched
I've
it?
watched it. I've watched it.
You bastards! You
Guys watch every fucking film
bastards.
Wait, is Alien Romulus?
Oh my! Stop! What
Is
you're
it like
doing.
Aliens
Stop
and
what you're
Predators?
doing.
You told me that
I've
was like
watched
one of the-
Alien
one of the
Romulus.
sexiest
I've watched that
films
like
still.
5
Yeah,
times.
yeah, I
bro.
remember you telling me.
You, as a man that appreciates movies, that's here to watch. Bro, the way they
Shame on you, mate.
Listen, even when
But
they
wait,
little type in the command on the
might-
computer, the sounds, the lights.
You know, I might have watched
It's
it. You know?
fucking
Is there a black guy
goated.
that's like
Yeah, these little android.
It's like an android. Yeah, I watched it.
Unless
I watched it. Yeah.
What did you think?
It was good. I watched it time ago though. I probably fell asleep to it. I can't remember, but it was good though.
But yeah, him. Like
the
they,
black guy that's the robot, innit?
if they make it realistic like that,
Yeah.
I will think that's
Yeah, and he's
real.
very realistic.
I will
He's
believe
very
that's
But
realistic.
bro,
real.
you lot
and they have
play-
to do the thing behind his ear or something to reset him or
like,
something
I
like that.
would-
But you lot play like PlayStation and that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and none of the characters on there are real.
No, but like
and
I
you're
said,
still entertained.
No, but listen though, like I was saying,
Like, you're still entertained, isn't it?
No, but like I was saying though, I think certain things that were seen as valuable, like or seen as valuable to us now, will become trivial. Like films, music, all of that. That will just become trivial. Like maybe other elements will now the how valuable it is will go up. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Like farming might be even more valuable than it was before. Like little things like that. Like it will just change, innit? It will just change. So you see, as film actors and all of this used to get paid the highest. Maybe it will change. Like engineers might get the highest. Or
Yeah.
like, do you get what I'm saying? Or like people that operate the dams. It might. That's what might be the
Someone
highest
said that
commodity.
live things will get more. Like, you see how DJ AG.
Yeah,
That could be
yeah.
the future of musicianship.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
It's proof that it's not AI.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Rather
It
than
seems
music
like a
videos and that.
natural progression at the end of the day. I
It
can't
does.
really-
It does kinda.
Like,
No, I agree with
You
that.
gotta bring back to that real element.
Yeah.
Because
I
if we
agree with
wanted
that.
to go down the sort of fake copy, well, AI can do that now.
Yeah,
gotta actually,
You know, Wiz is right though.
You gotta actually go back to the roots now.
Do you know-
go
do you know-
back to the grass.
You know, it's a natural progression because humans, we're so limited by experience. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it because there's billions or millions of different types of films. It doesn't feel like we're limited, innit?
Yeah.
But we are. Like there's all like you see with theatre, there was like a structure to theatre, which
Yeah.
is the intro,
Yeah.
the build up,
Yeah.
the climax,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
antagonist, the protagonist,
Yeah.
and then the conclusion,
Motifs and this and that,
and then and do you get what I'm saying? And then even in fables, there was always what's the thing at the end? What's it called? Like at the end, there's always like
I know what you're talking
what's
about.
it
I can't
called
remember the
again,
word
man?
though.
It's like what's the lesson from this?
Yeah,
I forgot what it's
yeah,
called,
yeah,
innit?
the
yeah.
moral of the story.
Yeah, the moral of the story. Like these elements, they've existed since we were doing theatre.
Yeah.
Like they've existed since the ancient ancient Greeks.
Yeah.
Like developed
I learned
theatre,
that
you
in,
know.
in
Like
Did
you
they
probably
create-
done that
did
in
they
theatre.
create
college,
Yeah, yeah. Well, from what we know, yeah.
I wouldn't
So-
say they created it, but
Yeah,
they
No,
they
no,
put
well, the
they put
modern-
the structure.
dancing in front of people. and
Yeah,
they-
yeah,
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 this
yeah.
is
the modern, but like I said, but because I've done film studies in it, so that's where we see that it started in it. But like
Yeah.
I said, there's like a set thing that they done. It needs an intro, it needs a character development, it needs this, it needs blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Same with music. Like there's certain things that's there, so that's what limits it.
Development, please, this is all I need.
But that's what that's what limits us, you know. Like for example, every superhero film, someone gets saved. Like the person doesn't die, or like the bad character has to get his comeuppance. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? It's like little things like that limit us, innit? So I think it is the natural progression. Like how much people have you heard saying that? Oh, music always sounds the same. The generation before they said the same thing. Music sounds the same. Generation before that, same thing.
Yeah.
Because we're limited. We're limited in our generation. Like we're limited in our generation. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the natural progression. Like AI is just gonna take that over now, and they're just gonna carry on doing the same things we were doing. Now we don't need to do that anymore. So our focus is gonna be on other stuff. I'm telling you, our focus isn't gonna be on music, films, theatre. We're not gonna be focusing on that, bro. We're gonna be focusing on time travel, space travel. Fuck. Like focusing on the ocean. That's
kind of
that's
agree.
what we're gonna be focused on. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be focused on. We're not gonna be
Antarctica,
focused on these
all of
little. Trust me, we're not gonna be focused on that.
Apparently, you can't travel to Antarctica.
You can't
Like,
travel
let's
to
say
Antarctica.
Oswald just said, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah, I
Antarctica."
heard that as well.
You
You
actually
know,
just can't
I heard
go.
that as well. But Antarctica, no country owns it. I think one country owned it at one point, but then they done a treaty where no one can own
Right,
it.
the
Basically.
military will like
Oh,
stop you. Like,
hold
if we
on.
got on a boat and tried to like go
Go
over
to
there,
Antarctica.
like, the
You can't.
military would stop us.
That's mad.
Oh, you're not allowed.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, apparently
Oh,
they're
shit.
allowed to just
That's-
go there.
Yeah, but imagine.
Do you feel offended by that, or do you?
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I do.
crazy.
Go
Why?
anywhere you want.
Kind of a lie. I feel
Why?
like-
Why can't we go there?
We was just talking about polar bears. The other.
Oh, yeah.
there.
No, but I think Antarctica. Do you know how much hidden stuff is there?
Bear.
Hidden
Is
Do
stuff.
you know how much
Bear,
hidden
yeah,
stuff
bear.
is
Trying
in
to find Captain
Antarctica?
America, bro.
Because Antarctica before but the thing is, it's mad. Like Antarctica before wasn't frozen in it. It was like grassland and all that. So there's bare like relics there, innit? They're thinking that there's
the
bare
Omnitrix.
evidence of bear. Yeah, the Omnitrix. You say the Omnitrix.
That's the Omnitrix is down there.
But you see, because of global warming, it's melting all the ice. So as it's melting the ice, things are starting to appear.
It's a good and a bad thing though, because there's diseases and that that's like trapped in the ice.
my! So
that'll melt and
dinosaur
then-
disease.
Yeah, but
Was
then
there a film based on that?
I think so, you know.
I think
You
so.
know, I think so, you know.
A lie?
I think so.
Where-
I think so.
That's in my
I'm
mind.
pretty sure
of
there
just
was
some fucked
yeah,
shit that
I'm pretty
became
sure there's
frozen.
some pathogen. There's some pathogen. Yeah,
No,
I
but
can't remember.
that's real shit though. That's like that could collapse humans, but we don't know.
Bro,
Do
there
you know what
might
I'm
even be
saying?
some fucking alien spaceship there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Underneath all the ice and that, you know.
Yeah.
It's actually mad, fam.
Honestly, that shit actually scares me. That whole AI discussion actually fucking.
Yeah, that was bad, didn't it?
It's overwhelming.
We could talk about that for the whole flipping pod if we wanted to.
Literally.
You
It's
know? There's actually
overwhelming.
so much.
What
There's so
did
much
you
to
think
go.
about Alien Romulus though? I can't go.
I just don't
past that. Do you know
remember it
how
like that.
sick
You know?
this movie
I don't
is?
remember it like that, but it was good though. From what I do remember, it was good. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I remember.
That film was fucking sick, and the way they just done space travel, and they live on a planet that don't even have the sun. Like
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
they create their little universe, the lore behind
Yeah,
it, the
yeah.
aliens that leads up to this. I'm fucking.
I'd watch it
here
again.
for it.
I'd watch it again.
I need to watch it. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna
On
watch
a
it.
mining
Sounds
planet, the
good.
main character's forced sentenced to live like 60 years working or some shit. She's just like, fuck this, I'm getting off. They fuck off with their friends, and you know what goes on from there. They find
Crazy.
they need fuel, like, you know. And oh look, there's a fuel in the abandoned fucking space station.
yeah.
Let's go over there and get some fuel.
Aliens just start attacking them. I
Oh
swear their
my
blood burns or
God.
something.
Huh?
Something happens with their blood. Am I bugging? The
what?
aliens is blood.
Oh yeah. The
Like,
acid.
it's acid, innit?
Oh,
Yeah,
man, You
yeah,
see
yeah.
that alien.
So that's how you
pussy.
know I
Do you
watched
see
it,
the
you
scene
know?
of
They
that
pop-
alien pussy?
yeah,
And it's just
yeah,
leaking,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Wait.
what
At
the
the end, I
fuck?
swear,
Weren't they part human?
it has a
part
baby.
alien
There's
and
like a
that?
half
at the end,
human.
I've
There's a
seen
half
that.
human, half alien, isn't it?
You're smiling it. You're
yeah.
smiling
I
it,
remember.
man.
That
You're
was
smiling.
buttons,
That was
though.
the most fucked
That was
thing.
disgusting still. That was
Absolutely.
so
I can't
fucked.
lie.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's how I feel if I don't go gym. I feel like that. I saw that and I was like, I just go.
That
fucking
half
gym.
alien, half human thing was buttons.
Hold on. Before we come over to the AI thing, I just want to do one more summary of it. Yeah, one conclusion. In your opinion, Andre, how long do you think we've got before humans like? Can you say that you think AI will take over humans in craftsmanship?
Oh.
In like artistry? How long have they got?
They got years.
They got
because
a while.
You reckon?
Yeah, they got years
got a
because we still have a culture of things now.
Okay.
So as it
It could be over 100 to me.
Over 100 years.
Yeah, could be
Are you
time.
serious?
3 lifetimes.
yeah,
I think
like that.
3
So
lifetimes.
that might be even
Like our
that's like, what,
grandkids.
300 years.
Yeah, 300 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because we still have a culture.
AI
We're
is
still
gonna
rooted in
be
culture, innit?
stupidly bad. I think
Bro, we
every-
start-
Like people still read books. You know what I'm
school
saying?
won't
People
exist.
still read books.
I can bet. I'll
It's
bet.
like that.
Facts.
Yeah, schools won't exist.
I
Yeah,
bet.
People still read books.
bet
Yeah,
schools
schools
won't
schools won't exist. Yeah,
There'll be
Libraries
no
still
They
need.
can just cheat. They can just
Yeah.
use AI and cheat.
Like why would
exist.
until we don't need libraries, we don't need school.
It
Bro,
wouldn't be
read
that
books.
sort of game.
I'm so
you know,
pissed
game.
AI
Yeah.
didn't come out 10 years earlier.
Facts.
we
facts.
would have skirted through. school.
Yes.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
What? It would have been crazy.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Uni. I would have
Yeah.
skirted
Yeah.
through uni.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
What?
Now it's like you don't even need to be like. What is intelligence now?
Yeah. What is that?
To me, intelligence now is just rooted in biology.
Bro, it
Nothing
makes me
else.
think COVID-19
Nothing
was like the mask so they could patent the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
bro, if we were at uni, I went AI, Kieran, yeah, we would have. It would have been so easy.
Mad.
It would've been so easy.
Would
Last
have a
thing.
degree.
Last thing I want to ask. Last thing I want to ask you because I find your take. It might be interesting on AI.
Yeah.
This is the last one I want to ask. Like
Yeah.
if there was an artist that came out and their whole niche is that they don't use AI, but they do things that are like beyond human comprehension, kind of. Do you think that's a good lane? What do you lot think?
Not really, not yet.
I mean, if
Not
one
yet.
is capable of doing something beyond my imagination, that's
Yeah.
always a good selling point.
But I don't think
Yeah.
it's special like that yet. I don't think it's because they'll be like, as you should. That's their mindset. You shouldn't be using AI. You should be doing it yourself anyway. It's only once everybody starts doing it and it gets rubbed out, and then someone says, you know what, I don't do AI. All of this is from me. That's the only time it's gonna be fully appreciated.
So you don't think that be happening now? Oh, because no one's really using
Yeah,
AI.
yeah, no one's using it yet.
Ah.
So they'll be like, oh, as you should. Why the hell are you using AI? Because it's not
Yeah.
a thing yet. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still something for people to rub out.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
it becomes like part of like normal culture, and then someone says, "Yo, I done all of that myself," you know, and it wasn't AI.
Yeah.
Then it's like how like girls will use filters and that, yeah.
Yeah,
And then they'll show a picture of themselves and they say no filter.
Okay.
Because now everybody uses filters. So when they take a picture without a filter, it's like, wow.
It's mad. Yeah.
But back in the day, before filters became so popular,
Yeah.
they'd be like, no filter. They'd be like, yeah, cool. Why are you using filters for? We
Yeah.
should see your normal face. Why are you using filters? But then it became so rife. Everybody was using filters.
Yeah.
Then when you take a picture of yourself without a filter, then it's like amazing. Wow, you're not using filters, and everybody else does.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Facts.
So that's how I look at it. Yeah.
Filters, boy.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
no.
Like you said, it started from that, and now we got this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started from that. It just took all our data. Took all them dog things, the rainbow coming out of the mouth. all
Mad.
That shit.
But you know what? I find it mad that we just call it AI because it's more than that. AI is just the root of what it is.
That used to be the
You get what I'm
Allen
saying?
Iverson. They'll say that. I missed the days that just meant Allen
And I
Iverson.
am mad. Because AI is just artificial intelligence, but AI has basically always existed. Ever since we've made artificial things, it's existed. Technology, it's always existed.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm
It
saying?
was inevitable. Do you think it's been making itself?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you think
literally from
from
its
like the
inception.
get go, AI could be?
Yo.
When we talk about
This is
aliens
mad.
and shit,
Man said,
but it's right
man said
here.
it's making
It's
itself.
making itself.
nuts. No, Kieran made me
It's
shook.
making itself.
This
No,
guy made me
That's what Andrew put me on.
I just saw
when
the
he said that
darkness.
earlier.
No.
Andrew put me on earlier when he said the moon landed on this shit.
It's making itself. Nah.
Making
That's some
itself,
scary
man.
shit. iRobot
That's
shit, bro.
crazy.
And it's funding
Yeah,
itself
iRobot,
with
yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
funding
It's
itself.
literally funding
It's
itself.
making
Funding
itself.
itself.
All that money you're using is just you gotta improve it.
Yeah.
It's taking our pictures. It's fucking taking everything. It's learning, and whatever you ask, it's learning. It's
Yeah,
impossible
yeah.
for it not to learn.
Yeah.
Plug it. All you have to do is plug the USB into the computer, and it's learn.
It's
everything.
kind of mad though. Like I don't think there's a human that possesses as much
There
as,
isn't.
as an AI.
There's several.
Yeah, it'd
What
be
AI
several.
does it will take even more human beings. Like human beings could do what AI does, you know.
Yeah.
I swear they
But it
can't
will
be
take
at chess.
more than
like,
8 bit.
even like at chess, they can't beat the AI.
Yeah, I'd
Or
assume
like, it's
so.
like a draw.
Yeah, I'd
Some
assume so.
bullshit.
I'd assume so. I think humans are capable of doing what AI does, but it takes more than the population of human beings on this planet to do it. Do you understand what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I think, innit? So it's like calculate. Calculate is technically AI, innit? Some of the calculations it makes, human beings couldn't really do that in one sitting. It might take them 1,000 years to do one calculation that a calculator can do in a second. Do you understand what I mean?
I sort of visualize it as like construction. Like you can low key try and make the foundation of a yard like with your bare hands, but it's easier just to get a digger just to go.
Yeah, exactly. So you understand exactly what I'm saying. You understand exactly what I'm saying.
1,000 hours of work
yeah.
done simply
we're capable.
with this machine.
Yeah.
We're just gonna use the fucking.
But then
We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it.
But then
Bruv.
does
We're
that
gonna
mean
use
we're
it.
capable then? Because
Yeah, we are.
No, but
We
do
are.
you think, like with us, seeing is believing, bro. Experiencing is believing. Like in theory, like and it's, don't get it twisted. It's perfectly logical that we can do these things, that AI can do. But at this point, there's no way for us to prove that.
I get what you're saying.
Like
still.
as in, there's
just
no
really-
human
this
that,
is-
because bro, AI is getting information from the past.
Yeah.
From the past, like before we were even born, bro.
It could probably link it up from whatever written.
So how are we gonna prove that? Yeah, a human can do that. Yeah, a human can't do that, bro. A human can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
Scary.
So
It's
it's like, how are we gonna prove that? We can't.
mad,
Like
still.
already to me, it's past any normal human, bro. It's past this ability, bro. There's only things that we can do that it can't.
It's
do.
just based
That's
on
it.
experience. Because, like, for instance, like an AI droid might be able to fly. Human beings can't fly, but we've experienced flight.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
So it's more based on experiences rather than
crazy and AI learning to fly, like because it's just built itself a human bird body, can fly and then tells you what it's like to fly.
Oh boy, that's mad.
Imagine that, like
mad.
telling you its experience of, oh, I felt the air flow against my face. It's like this. It's like you feel so like, oh, I wish you could experience it. Imagine that telling you, I'm like, you're fucking not real.
It's so true though.
But it can because it did it. It did it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Like
Bro,
low key,
it's scary still.
That's scary,
building
bro.
itself.
Scary.
Scary.
Listen, I'm just upset that we're not going to live long enough to
We're
really
not.
see
See
everything come
how-
to
yeah.
where
I
they go
can't
to
lie.
next planets and
We're
this
not.
and
We're not.
I would give
Bro.
myself the bionic arm still.
Me too.
Yeah, I
Still,
like
They,
that.
not even the arm. If they told me like when I'm old, like or not even old, like at some point you can replace your spine with this fucking
Yeah.
adamantium fucking
I was
Wolverine
gonna say
black
that,
spine.
they got to do that in the next.
Bro, you see the surgery he went through?
Who?
Fucking Wolverine.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Orange.
yeah,
I would
yeah,
do that
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
If you told me
No, but
it could like not even fix me, but like just fucking I wouldn't live with like no sort of bodily pain again. Like
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
just
yeah.
be like,
So would you
I
live
would
forever if you had a
firm
chance?
that surgery, bruv.
Would you live forever if you had a chance?
Yeah, would you?
I'll ask everyone this.
Yeah, I would. I'll just take myself out when I'm ready.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
not gonna call
man.
me crazy, but I feel like we already do.
Live forever.
We already do.
Apparently, human
I
beings.
feel like we already
In
fucking
sense
do,
of what?
but like you just can't remember for some unknown, like
Yeah, you
just
don't
to
remember,
protect you or some lord that you just don't remember.
I've never heard that
J-
theory
j-
though. That's
Your
that's,
body
I can
knows,
imagine.
it remembers. Like I feel like just these past life theories.
You-
like,
you
the
know I-
reason
you
know I
go
agree
certain
with- you know I agree with
directions, Low key, you are
I
the
agree.
product.
I
Of,
agree with
you
Kieran.
are living forever, but
Yeah,
like,
you are.
I don't think we're just gonna die.
But
and
then
turn to
how
dust.
though? Why do we have kids then? If it's that, like, why do we experience
Because
that?
you're talking like you mean like it could
Like,
be
that's
past
just
lives and like
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
just
Yeah,
like past lives, like just like
Yeah, I know exactly what you
Avatar
mean.
type
Do
shit.
you know I
I know-
saw
I
something?
know what you
Do you
mean.
know I saw something on I think Instagram where it said in like 40 years, I don't know if it's 40 years, in like 30 years or something, like they're gonna eradicate all like ailments, all human ailments and this and that. So technically, they'll extend life. You know,
Yeah, they will. They will.
technically,
I know that.
and AI will help with that because AI will look at your cells, see if your cells are like cancerous before it even becomes cancer, bro. And then
There's
they'll
theories
pattern
out
you
there.
know?
Like, imagine though we lived in a society where the food wasn't poisonous to us, where we actually got not processed shit, where like they encouraged healthy lifestyles, where we actually did get to live good quality of living, good standard of living. Like our sort of what we need for human wasn't so like there was no stress. Like you did not have stress. Just the natural amount, I suppose, for a human or life to thrive. But like just certain stresses we have,
Because
you
stress
just didn't have.
Stress does a lot to
Like
your body.
imagine how long I feel like you could actually live. Because
Bro.
I've never fully read the Bible, but like I'm reading in the first few pages, motherfuckers are like 400.
Yeah.
And I can't lie, I don't know why everything that I've read, this
Motherfuckers
just
are 400.
stick with me. I'm like, this could make sense though. Like if you low key, like if we go back to Garden of Eden
But
or
does
whatever
it?
times, and like you just were solidly
Bro,
living the best life
They
you
got
could live,
they got
as healthy as possible.
They got a pattern that when I'm in my 40s, bro, Because if I'm 60 and I'm living forever, that's long.
Yeah, that's
It's how you living forever in a wheelchair.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's long.
No disrespect,
this.
but
They
like-
better patent this thing while man's still young and.
because you know what? Even
Yeah,
with
Give me the
living
robot legs. At
Yeah,
least.
even
man,
with
literally,
living, no,
yeah,
but
I
you know
like.
what it is? It's even with living forever, it's like, what does that look like? Does that look like you just aging continuously, so you're 800 and you look 800, or does that mean like you stop at a certain point and then you just?
Or do they make you younger and then you can?
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, how do they?
I do believe like past a certain amount of years, you must go crazy.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
You see everyone die.
You see everyone die.
You see well, unless everyone can live forever, innit? But
Like things would just become so meaningless as you see certain cycles repeat.
and you know
surely.
that's true. And certain things, like certain things would stop mattering. Like on a weird one, like remember, like you're gonna. If everyone can live forever, let's say every human can live to minimum 800 years old.
You'd
Let's
start
just say
fucking
that.
cats,
Bro,
dogs, fucking
not even just
pigeons,
that, like, even
like you just
even
you're done,
without
like,
it being too incestuous, bro. Even certain family members, when you
my
think about it, bro, because think about it, you're 800 years old, bro.
that's fucked that I turned to cats and dogs. I was just thinking about
No, but
Zeus
do you know
and
what I'm saying?
shit.
You're
Like you know
800.
them gods, they say
Yeah.
they slept with animals.
Yeah,
Because they're fucking immortal. That's why I was thinking
No,
to
but-
defend myself. I'm not gonna think them fucking cats and dogs, bruv.
No, but the reason why I put the incest argument in there, yeah, is because
How do we even get here?
no, this is just if everyone lives forever. The only reason I put that argument in there, yeah, is because one, like the way they figure out, because we're all related, you know, like humans, we're all related, and the
Yeah.
way they figure it out is like, cool, you got 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 16 great grandparents. If you carry on going back, yeah, it doesn't even take that long before the number of people that like you have a relation to will equal how much people are in the world, you know, basically. So it's not that far back that they can trace our common ancestor. It's not that far back.
Because if you
know?
go back, it's like
so if we
10
can all live for
10
800
trillion and all
years,
that.
if we could all live for 800 years, are you telling me you're not gonna buck your 12th cousin 13 times removed? You're gonna buck them, bro.
Yeah,
You can probably even buck them now.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Gene pool was less contaminated back then, though. I feel like in order for us to have lived that long, there had to have been less of us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
fucked as
There
that.
was.
No, I get what you're saying.
I watched something where it said human beings went down to like 100,000 human beings, and
and then we just built our way back up
You
from
see,
there.
for whatever happened from this process from a tiger to a cat, that must happen to
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we
Facts.
just we've
Facts.
gone from tiger to cat.
No,
ourselves.
definitely.
So do you guys think that eventually technology will get to the point where they can basically stop aging, basically?
Stop aging.
yeah.
They can eradicate aging.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what aging is, isn't it? Is
Yeah.
aging getting older, or is it like your body physically
yeah,
going through
because-
changes?
Just getting older and dying, basically.
Because you know what
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
I
a
think
combination,
so.
it's a combination of studies, man. Like we're getting we get organ replacement. Like we're already
Yeah.
doing that now. People can replace hearts, they can replace lungs, livers.
Livers,
da. If we can carry on doing that, cool. That's one element of it.
Yeah.
And then we can stop aging from our skin,
yeah.
from our like.
Yeah.
The only thing to me is the brain. That's the only thing
yeah.
that is the most technical for us to figure out
Yeah.
how to keep that. Do you know what I'm
keep
saying?
that, yeah,
Keep that
yeah, yeah.
healthy.
Yeah,
Have you not watched Altered Carbon?
So what's it called?
Altered Carbon.
guy's watched-
Altered
This
Carbon.
guy's watched
no?
everything.
Oh,
this
the
guy.
case studies this
on
guy
Netflix,
has.
bruv.
Fuck
Like,
that
you lot,
guy.
the snakes be making me look like, you know when you try to say something, you don't watch this. Nah, we ain't fucking watch this.
This guy has a
Look,
case study
fucking
for
snake.
everything.
Yeah. Altered Carbon is basically based on consciousness and basically how now society has like basically all the rich people, they can afford new bodies, put their consciousness in the nicest bodies, and then the poor people, they only get to put their consciousness in the poor like shitty bodies.
So they
Oh,
can, so
okay.
they get to move their consciousness. Is that
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is?
and basically, the more rich you are, the better basically
better.
your suit, your next body,
Oh,
and
okay.
basically,
That's-
it
I need
basically
to watch
goes
that.
from the highest of society. Now get the best bodies, the best life you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
imagine,
yeah.
augmented as well. You know, like they can like have an orgasm that lasts fucking hours, bruv, or some bullshit.
Fuck.
No,
Am
that,
Am I thinking
that
about the
is-
same series? But that's
is
in that.
crazy. Bro.
Oh, that
Yeah.
orgasm thing I think was from Black Mirror.
Is that is
Was
that
it?
is that
Yeah, when a woman's dying and that.
series or a film?
Could be, huh?
Is it a series or a film?
Series. I can't lie.
No,
Season one and
just
that
two.
sounds
googled it.
crazy.
I just googled it. This looks mad still.
Don't forsake me. If you're gonna do anything, watch this.
Bro,
series.
you need
Nah,
to
I
put
gotta
some of
watch
these
it,
in the
yeah, I
group
gotta
chat,
watch it.
bro. I can't lie, you know.
Yeah,
Big
you
man
got
ting.
to start sending these things. in.
Big
You
man
got-
ting,
you got-
fam.
Yo, I'm gonna watch that still.
Carla is cold. Season 1 and 2 cold. Then season 3 just turned weird once they got that guy. And we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that, mate.
Cool.
There's one more movie though. Before we fucking die out here, there's one fucking movie you have to fucking talk about.
Okay.
Talking about fucking dying. Final Destination.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Did you watch it?
Nah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
When did you watch
I
it?
watched it fucking like almost a week ago. I solidly went
Oh
out and
my
watched it.
days! I'm waiting for this guy to watch that. You know, I was waiting for this guy to watch that.
Can't lie.
Well, I want yours first. I
Do you want
can't
me
lie.
to
You
be
know?
real?
Yeah.
I've never seen so much fucking death.
Yeah.
So much explosion, jelly explosion.
Final Destination is that though?
Yeah, 100%. People getting crushed. There's one thing I wanted to ask about you lot though. Like what you lot think about sort of. You see that part around so cool.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I can't lie.
Yeah, shit. Oh, yeah.
Can't lie. Still,
That's not even
spoilers.
bad spoilers. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that. That's a
yeah,
little
yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
So death wants you now.
Okay.
Death wants you. You know what that means. It
Yeah.
means you're gonna die.
Yep.
So there's only two things you can do now to make sure death does not get you.
Yeah.
One, you kill someone else,
Okay.
and that whoever you kill, you now take their time.
Oh,
So
shit.
however time they have left,
Yeah.
you now have that time.
Shit.
The second way is for you to die
Fuck.
and then come back.
Yeah, yeah.
When did it come back?
You die and then they bring you back to life.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you are registered dead, whatever that means. I guess brain dead, and then but you fucking come back, and now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
but,
Like you see, like
your
if you're
heart
like,
stops, and
yeah,
you
like
come back.
yeah, your heart stops and you're technically dead, and they like do the mad thing to you, and you come back alive. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
This is basically what their premise is. So there's only two ways you can escape death.
Yeah.
All right. So cool. For
that
you,
was actually hard though. I'm not
It's a
gonna lie.
sick
That was
idea.
actually sick.
That's a sick.
That was
That was
actually
sick
sick.
idea.
I like that.
But they didn't run with it, like the people in it. Like, what would you do in that scenario, cool? So they just tell you, like, yeah, and you're in the hospital, you know death's coming for you, and you just look up and you just see a bunch of babies.
Yeah, because that's what they showed, innit?
Like, what do you actually, what would you do?
Do you
then?
know-
What would you actually do?
Are you asking us?
Yeah, it's just dark.
If I'm gonna be
dark.
honest,
It's dark.
yeah. If I'm gonna be
It's too
completely,
dark.
if I'm gonna be
Very dark.
completely honest, and this is kind
best
of.
give that the right answer.
Yeah,
I mean,
So
no, but
fucking
obviously,
dark.
you know, I have my ways out, bro. Come on now, man. You know my thing from my escape routes and that. You know what I mean? Death is coming for everyone. Everyone's gonna die. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's man's way out.
Everyone's gonna die. Like so, like I would just accept that was my time to go.
Oh yeah,
Is it? So you just let it happen?
Yeah, I'll just accept that was my time.
That's what they did.
Death-
You
bro,
can't
death
kill
comes
a
for
bunch
everyone.
of babies, bro.
Like
You
death,
can't.
literally, think about it.
Maybe.
Everyone in this planet, unless they do the mad thing, yeah, is gonna die. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me touch the tree. Yeah, touch the tree still. Yeah. So that whole notion of death is coming for you. It's coming for everyone. Like, do you understand what I mean? So yeah, I could kill someone and take their time, but I'm still gonna die because they still have a death date as well.
The only way is to make sure like it would be a baby, which is why they showed that. Like, makes sense. But then it's like
But the baby could still die early and that, and you could still
it's dark. It's dark. It's dark.
It's dark.
So why wouldn't you just try die like what they done in the film? Try and die and for someone to bring you back.
because that might take because you might have had 10 years
Oh,
left.
yeah. Oh,
No,
and
but you didn't have 10 years
can't-
left.
You
You
also
didn't.
can't play death because death gets pissed off, which is why that guy died so fucking horrific.
Oh yeah, when he tried to
And
do
he
it.
just went, yeah.
That was the worst death.
Was that the worst
no,
death?
No.
What was the worst one to you?
The worst one for me was either the dustbin truck.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
God.
that was mad.
Like, it's the most disgusting fucking shit you could ever. Like, so much explosion, people getting crushed
Yeah,
left, right,
yeah,
and center. But nah, I think the storyline was sick.
No,
They
what was
just-
the
they
worst
went
death?
extra
That
hand.
one. The-
For me, that was the worst.
The garbage.
What was
garbage
yours?
one. My one. Oh, you know the mum died like such a dickhead. You know she died.
Oh,
like,
but
such
that fucking wood just
dick,
went.
like it was just so like I was like,
I'll
"Raw."
catch up.
Yeah, I like. Go save your sister. I said,
Oh,
she
yeah,
just
yeah,
died
yeah,
like such
that
a
was mad
dickhead.
still.
I don't know.
No, mine is defo the
Yeah, it has to
in
be
the-
the machine, the cat scan
when
machine.
bro, man got crushed.
Oh,
like
yeah.
this,
Yeah,
bro.
that has to be the worst.
I feel like that
he
would
got
fix my back. I
folded.
can't lie.
Yeah, I like low key. I was jealous, you know.
Low-key.
I said, yo, that lower back pain, fam. No
That's
chiropractor involved.
exactly what I need.
And you see, do you know what I liked about? I liked the element where they found out that the Ute wasn't the guy's son, so that's why he didn't die.
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
the tattoo guy, The tattoo guy with the nose ring and
Oh,
and it looked like, and they made you think he died, but
yeah,
then he was
yeah,
good.
yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah,
reason why he
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
die
yeah,
is because he
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
part of
he
the
wasn't
bloodline.
actually related.
That
but
was like,
he still ended up dying though.
Yeah, true. Because he
He
played
tried
with
to play
innit?
Death, and Death just said, "Fuck you."
He just done too much still. He done way too much.
Like I feel like people with anxiety watched this movie and was like, "This is why I'm anxious."
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I'm not gonna lie.
I also see Death.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I came out of that cinema. I was watching everything. I was crossing the road, looking at on my mother's. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was that type of movie. There was so much.
I'm not gonna
death.
lie to you.
There was
Is
so
it?
much.
So
I was like, I was extra cautious about
Yeah,
things, bro.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like, yeah, things can really just happen to you. You know?
Yeah, literally.
Things can actually just like
Yeah.
things can like things happen to people all the time.
Yeah.
So it can
Real.
actually just
It
happen
could
to you.
actually
you know?
happen.
It's
So
true.
when I left, I was like,
It's true, you know.
like I was just preying everything, bro. It was mad. Obviously, it's gone now. It's gone now because the film's had its time in it.
Yeah, it sounded like it's time.
But bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna, I thought it was. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed myself.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed.
And
I
it was funny.
enjoyed
There
the
was
film.
funny bits to it as well.
100%.
There was
I
funny
enjoyed the
bits
film, and you know what? I was happy to just go into the cinema and see a film that was there just to entertain, man. Not to preach to man, not to tell me what to think, not to tell me how to feel, but for me to just sit down and enjoy the movie.
I know exactly what shots
enjoyed it.
this guy. What
Yeah,
film
yeah,
he
yeah,
sent
yeah,
shots
yeah,
for.
yeah.
But
Like
100%.
I didn't have to be awake.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I have to.
yeah.
I have to be awake. Do you get it?
100%. Just sat
Like,
down, have a good time.
enjoyed it.
Watched 1,000 people die. Like,
Yeah.
I was low-key every second I was going, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That you
Oh,
know that
like-
first accident was brazy.
Oh,
though. Imagine being involved
that
in that.
was
fam.
mad.
Why would he not jumping
is-
up and down?
Yeah.
So look, stop, just stop. Look at the floor, bro. Oh my
No,
days.
that thing was mad. Even when the little you, that's why he survived till he got to the bottom.
Yeah,
and then something
yeah,
dropped
yeah.
him.
Yeah, something dropped.
That was mad though. Seeing that, I was like, raw.
Bro, they're killing kids in this. I said, shit.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking that.
And you know the
he
actor?
died just like jelly. Just
You know the black actor that was in there.
The one that said
Oh.
Defo.
Yeah,
Defo.
you know he died. You know, in real life. You know.
is it?
Yeah, that was his last.
After
Basically,
right.
yeah. So
Peace.
so in the film,
That's
yeah, rest in peace. I can't remember his name. Let me get his name because I actually have to give him a proper rest in peace.
He
innit?
was a good actor. He played the role well. Still.
And he was in every Final Destination apart from, I think one of them.
Is it?
Yeah, he was in every single one of them. Yeah. Let me actually find it because I want to.
Is it?
Yeah. I want to find his name though.
Is it? Because I'm not even a Final Destination expert like that, but I do remember him like Loki in other scenes.
Yeah, me too. Me
Because
too.
he just pulled up and basically said, "Yeah, this is what you need to do. Other than that, you're fucked. Like you
Yeah.
can't beat death."
It
He just
is-
left.
His name was Tony Todd. So rest in peace, Tony Todd. So basically, in the film,
performance.
in the film, yeah. So they knew he had cancer. He was gonna die in it. So they gave him that. You see that way he was talking. He was like, "Oh, death is life is like a blessing. Make sure you live every day." Da, 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 da. These times, that's why he looked like that. If you notice, his eyes were kind of sunken in and that.
Yeah.
And they let him ad lib that. They just let him like just do that. Like
Say
it
his
was
own
off
thing.
script. He just said his own thing.
Do you know, I was thinking it was
I didn't
abrupt
know
that he just walked off. You know, I was low key thinking like, why was that it? Like
Yeah,
he didn't even
yeah.
try and help.
Yeah,
But now
that's
that
why.
you mentioned that, it was actually that makes so
Yeah,
much sense.
yeah.
'Cause
Sad
it-
though.
just an abrupt ending. Like,
But it was certainly
there's
though.
beauty in
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's why. I think that's why they kind of done it like that because they knew that actor was gonna die, and he died before he even got released. He died in 2024 November.
Is it?
2024? Yeah. So he shot his scenes, and then he died. But then in the actual film, like they set the character where you knew he was gonna die. Like his character arc would have been he's dying anyway.
Oh yeah.
Because that woman died, didn't it? So then it was coming
He
for
was
him.
gonna
Yeah.
die, he
And
was gonna
and that's
die.
how death gets you as well. It'll give you an illness. It'll give you the Remember the mum? What's her name? I don't even remember.
I
her
swear,
name.
if she stayed in the yard, she would have lived.
No, because she had cancer. Remember, they said she had stage 4
Oh,
cancer.
yeah,
That's why
yeah,
she,
yeah,
because
yeah,
Andre was saying, yeah, why would she come? Why would she like
She was
go
gonna
out to warn
die
them? But she was
anyway.
gonna die anyway.
She
had cancer.
gave him the book. The book. Here's to catch death. It was just some scribbles of like some fucking gibberish.
It was mad when
There was
them
mad plot
to the
holes.
end
There was
died,
mad
though.
plot holes, but I'll just allow them.
What was
Oh, it
one?
didn't
of them?
bother you.
No, just in general, like the book and all that, and like certain
The
things.
book was
like,
a bit weird and
Yeah, there were
cryptic.
plot holes.
It
There
would
were
have been
plot holes.
nice to like fully see what death is and how to like, so we could see how to visualize death, because it was like a gimmick when she's like
Yeah.
start to clock death. She was like, the wind. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
we was laughing at this stage, like they're taking the piss.
Yeah. For real.
Like
It's
this
true.
is how she's clocked death,
true.
and then the guy was explaining it like it just made sense. Like she was able to clock how this led to that. She just understands, and we were just like,
Nah, well, it's mad how the final penny, like the first penny, the penny
Oh,
is
right,
the thing
at
that
the end.
killed him at the end. That was crazy.
Do you know throughout all the movies, there's like a paperclip.
A paperclip.
That sort of starts
Oh,
it
yeah,
before the
yeah.
premonition.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
main
yeah,
character
yeah.
cuts their finger, and then they're like, and then that's when they see the premonition.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all throughout
yeah.
the movie. It's like whoever this director is
was good, man.
low key quite cryptic.
How much are we
good.
scoring it? How much are we scoring it?
I was gonna ask that. I
8.
was gonna ask you guys what you
8.
think is.
I
give it 8.
I give it
I'll give
8.
it
Yeah, I
8.
give it 8.
What
Solid,
did you say? 8.
And you know what's
solid.
mad? It's only at 8. I'm being so real. In 2025, the bar is so fucking low. It's so fucking like it's below the ground, bro. The bar. So that's why it's at 8. Back in the day, this would not be a good film, bro. Like if we're being honest, man, then like, back in the day, it wouldn't be because it doesn't really go anywhere. Like it doesn't really.
I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna ask you. Why do you think?
It's only at 8 because it was entertaining, bro. And because we didn't have to think, it wasn't political. It wasn't anything. It was like just a good film. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
yeah.
But it's like, because like I said, on the real thing, the bar's bare low. Like
Yeah.
I got to the cinema so many times and the films have been shit. Like I enjoyed that more. Controversial. I enjoyed that more than Sinners, bro. I enjoyed that more than Sinners, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you still. I enjoyed that more than Sinners.
It's somebody they're gonna.
I enjoyed that more than Sinners, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you still.
But
That's
enjoying
your take.
enjoying
Yeah.
a film more than another film doesn't mean that.
But it wasn't a better film. No, it wasn't a better. It wasn't a better film
It's
than
just that you
Sinners.
enjoy it more.
I enjoyed it more
yeah,
than
yeah.
Sinners.
as well. Because Sinners, low key, there was a lot of talking. Like,
Yeah,
a
bro,
bit
it was-
like-
Did you eventually get to watch Sinners?
Oh no,
Oh,
these are dripped it too much.
oh, there's no point
I
after
heard,
that.
I heard too much.
That was a good movie.
I heard too much though.
That
I
was-
wouldn't even watch Sinners again.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
Nah.
Oh mad.
Maybe if it comes out on Netflix, but 2 fight scenes, come on now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm
Wiz ain't
saying.
let that one go, you know.
Can't fucking do
But-
that.
Two
Oh,
fight scenes.
oh, sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah, go
Oh,
on.
but you can remember what you say. Because I want to
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
want to ask
remember
you
what I
about it. Like, why do you think so much films are bad today then?
Because they're just trying to tick boxes, bro. They're just trying to tick boxes, bro. Rather than entertaining the people.
Yeah.
We need to put this amount of people in there. We need to have this amount of diversity. We need to have this bro.
Yeah.
Like make the film
Just
satty,
make the
bro.
movie.
Make the movie satty. Like that's it. It's
AI
a film.
probably told him to do that. For
Bro, we
real.
want to escape. We watch films because we want to escape from reality, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we watch films.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
does the reality have to be in the film? Like,
Yeah,
you have films where it's like based in the 1950s, and some of the themes from
No, that's-
nowadays
no, it's true.
are in them films. And I'm like,
yeah.
bruv, this wouldn't have been a thing in the 1950s.
You know that's true. Like films is exactly that. It's so we come out of reality. That's
Yeah,
what I
bro.
think, especially now. Back in the day, not really though. But now it's definitely that. Like,
So
as in,
what-
you could be a cowboy, like in another planet. That's the premise of the film.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because that's
bro.
the premise. You're
But-
cowboys
Yeah.
on Mars. That's the
Facts.
premise.
But
Okay,
then
you get me?
the way films are now, the film will be set in the 1950s, and there's a stop oil protest, bro. Like these are the things that piss me off. Do you understand what I mean, though? Do you understand what I mean, though? Bro, there's a film on Netflix, bro, that everybody was going mad over, bro. That film pissed me the fuck.
What was it
off.
called again?
The Straw film.
Have you watched
Straw
that,
film.
Kieran? Straw. The straw.
Is it with that black woman?
Oh, have we got time to talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh my
What,
Yeah, we got-
25
we got-
minutes, bro?
days.
No, what time did we finish?
We finished at 11, I swear, 10, 11.
Nah, because we started at 10:15.
Nah, but I swear, we booked it from 9 p.m. though.
From 9, from 9.
I mean, started at 9:15.
Yeah, so we got
Yeah,
till
but
we
it's
got
booked
till
from
basically
9,
11.
9 to 11.
So we have to
Yeah,
finish
don't
at
start
11.
there.
That film
This ain't
was
Christmas,
up.
man.
I was
I
about
thought this is Christmas. See
that
this ain't
film?
fucking Christmas.
That film, I'll
Nah,
go on
can we talk about
record.
that? You gone.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I'll see it. I would just say there's really one thing that pissed me off. I found it like they tried their best to make it believable, and it was like a good experience. But I thought it was like for people that sort of get off on a black struggle.
Yeah.
On one hand,
Yeah.
Like, for people that find that shit like
You're
entertaining.
sick of that,
Watch
Dre.
that.
Dre's
Huh?
tired of
For
that
that.
shit.
I'm tired of
Like,
that shit.
people go for that.
He's got
and
so
then-
vexed.
Like,
see that?
she could have left the building, you know. She could have de-escalated that.
From early.
Kieran
I
saying
was
that.
watching it like, de-escalate it. No, you don't.
Kieran
Step
saying that.
outside.
Kieran saying that. Just it unblocked my nose, bro.
That's true.
Bro,
Like,
that film
you're
was
not the
a
only one.
pile of shit. yo, that film, Tyler Perry directed, you know.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
film
No, but bare
was
people rated it.
He's
though.
getting flamed
that
right now.
film was fucking shit. Yo, there was where do I start? Where do I
say it
begin?
was fucking shit, yeah, but I hear why you're
Nah,
so like
bro.
it was like black trauma porn.
Bro,
like,
I lied.
that was
Bro,
so
you don't know
fucked.
about single mothers. I'm like, bruv.
You
the woman
killed
just
him.
killed him, man. You killed the brother. You killed the brother. Like, why? Bro, hey, Ash, have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Nah,
His
I've seen it.
daughter.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about his
yeah.
family?
Oh, man.
Like, I get he was a shit manager.
Yeah, but
I
what
mean,
about
we
his
had
family?
shit,
I
but
lied
what
to you.
about his
You
family?
shot him for what
Like,
reason?
you killed him.
And then she goes into a bank. She holds people hostage. Yeah, the hostages are feeling sorry for this woman.
No. I did.
What?
When we were in the whole story, like it was like I did feel like crying,
Kieran.
bro. I felt like crying. I'll
Kieran.
be honest. I felt like crying.
Did you? When?
I felt like
For
crying.
what?
Kieran,
Bare
Kieran.
people.
I felt like crying.
Hold on. Kieran.
I felt like crying.
Come on, mate. Come on. Bro, they saw on the news the woman just shot her manager and killed her manager, bro.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you feeling sorry for this
yeah,
woman,
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Why you
My sympathy's capped. My sympathy's capped from hearing that.
Yeah.
And when she done it as well, it was just so fucked. I hear it though, like the spark of the anger, but to say this woman's completely innocent is fucking.
And then
bullshit.
you know when they were gonna take the woman out, and the woman said, "No, I'm taking her out with me." I'm like, bruv,
Yeah.
she's held you hostage for about 10 hours. Get the fuck out of the place, bro. Like, and
What did you think of that? The mixed race girl that just wasn't on her side and was just like.
I hear it, bro.
She made sense.
I hear it, bro. I hear
Did
it.
she not make sense to
I
you?
hear it, bro.
Nah, she was making sense, but I feel bad now.
Bro, that film? Do you know why? Bro, I hate this black. I don't really want to get into race
Black
like
trauma
this, because we
porn.
always get into. Bro, I'm tired of it now, bro. I'm tired of it. Why can't we not just make a film that's 30, bro?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to have to think about shit, bro.
Boondocks done.
Bro, it's tiring, bro. Like, even when you know that Tiana Taylor's in it. Tiana Taylor's in it, yeah? You know when the police officer, she's the one that cut the police officer off, you know? Remember when she cut the police officer off?
with
She
her
was
story.
no in the car. Remember she's in the car.
Not Tiana Taylor, the main.
The main woman.
Yeah. Oh,
And
she was the one.
She's the one that cut the guy off.
Yeah.
Like I can't lie. He had a reason to be upset.
Yeah.
Why did she go and bang my man in his face, bro? And because he done that led her to do all of this.
But she
That's stupid, bro.
mentally was not right. The film made sure to show us this at the end.
Bro.
That she was hallucinating, that she literally she lost everything to her.
No
when
one
did she- when-
owes you anything.
it's true
No
though.
one owes you anything, fam.
None owes you sympathy.
No one
still.
owes you anything, fam. You're a big woman, fam. Like
true,
you're going through mental problems and all these things. But the way the world is, fam,
Yeah,
you
she
can't go
killed
through
someone.
mental problems
Yeah, you
and
killed
kill your
someone.
boss,
You
and everybody's gonna feel sorry for you. You don't work like that, bro.
I have to be on the side of the innocent. Like your boss was a fucking
Yeah, what about his
dickhead.
family?
He was a
What about his
dickhead.
family?
Your boss
He was a dickhead.
fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
But low-key should have been a part of a union or something and battled him. Though.
I like,
Because
like,
he shot him.
Lidge.
But then, like, imagine that though. You're with your manager. Someone robs the store, and they're saying that, "Oh, you're with him." Because
Yeah.
you recognise the name badge. It's like,
Oh,
you teamed up to rob me. And they're dead set. And imagine that you've really got nothing going for you. So if it went to court, they'd probably believe it and
They'll
you'd be
probably believe
fucked.
it,
Like, low key, like, they did a good job of showing it, yeah. But for me,
Did you understand the twist though at the end? Like, did you
Yeah,
fully
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
I don't think I fully understood it. So when did the daughter die?
her daughter died.
Time ago or
Time ago.
like would it have been years ago her daughter died? Like what was?
Yeah, like, I think years ago, her daughter died during some sort of check. And she just didn't clock.
Oh,
That was
No.
just-
She
I feel
found
like that was-
out on the call and then she just never believed it.
Bro, I felt like
Oh.
that was hella lazy, bro. That was just okay. We need to make this. We need to spin this. We need
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
this
yeah,
end
yeah.
different. That was hella lazy. I'm not gonna lie. That
it's not
Andrew
lazy.
would
It
tell
might be the execution just wasn't
Yeah, the
as good as that idea.
Andrew will tell you, Rashawn, we were there watching it. I'm seeing them go crazy over this film on TikTok, bro. I'm like, cool, like let me sit down and watch.
Oh,
Bro,
they're
it was
gonna- if
pissing.
Oh, what?
they're
Rashawn
gonna-
was excited to watch
they're
it.
gonna
Bro,
hate
yeah,
us.
it's pissing man off, bro. I hated that film so badly, bro. Like, cause I'm just tired.
I thought it was
of the
black trauma
narratives.
porn, 100%.
Yeah, bro. I'm tired of it now, man. Come man, we need to move past that now, man. We need to move past that now. We're established in the music industry, in the film industry now. Now we need to see like films that are certain.
Because it's you know.
But even Sinners, that's what I'm saying. It's still in the
But
same.
this was like a little Netflix, like
I'll
at
give
home
an
watch.
example. Yeah, Supercell. You know, Supercell
was
was
30,
actually
bro.
good. You know,
That was 30.
even though it was surrounded in like black. I'd say the black culture. in terms of Supercell.
Yeah,
Have you watched it? Have you watched
yeah,
it?
yeah, I watched it. I think it was a necessary step. Yeah,
it's
but
good.
I do think it was not that good though. I'll be honest.
No. I don't mean.
I like
No. It's up for
Debate.
like debate.
Yeah,
like whether
I
you
see why
enjoyed it,
everyone
whether you
liked it,
didn't
though,
enjoy
like,
it.
yeah.
But in terms of what Andre's saying, I think it done it well. Like
Yeah.
Supercell is I'm guessing anyone that has sickle cell or sickle cell trait, like they basically get power. Basically,
Yeah,
I think that's what it is, innit? They get a power in it, and that's a good way to do it.
Damn,
that's a good way to educate people because obviously with like sickle cell affects black and I think some Asian
Asians,
people.
yeah.
I think it only affects that side of society or humans, innit?
Yeah.
So it's a good spin to put in it, like rather than making it an oppressive film where it's like focusing on all the traumas and all of this. It kind of
Saying,
boosted
bro.
up the morale of black people, innit?
Yeah.
So I think it done that well. Me personally, I enjoyed it. I liked it.
I like Super.
You know that,
I like
the scene where Gets was stabbing up the youth. It's like, tell your mum what I got.
Yeah,
that
that was cold.
That was cold.
See Gats, I just can't see him on screen after Intent 2.
Yeah, the two straps. With the two straps. Nah, big up Gets though. Big up Gets though.
Hey, big up
Big up
Gets,
Gets, man.
You know, most
No,
man
but
can't
that
wait
film-
to have two straps in the
Yeah,
hand. You know,
yeah,
that film, you know.
yeah,
I swear.
yeah,
God.
I would have done the fucking same.
I'm not gonna lie, that film, his acting was good in that film though. I have to give it
No,
to him.
Supercell.
No, it's Supercell.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah,
film,
yeah.
man.
Everyone
Series.
was good in Supercell.
It's, yeah, it's Supercell. Yeah, he
I think
redeemed
the
himself.
story for me, like I just need to leave the blocks.
Yeah, I hear that as
I
well.
need to
What do you
leave
mean?
the
No, but
blocks.
there was
But
only
they
one
did
character.
try, man.
There was only one character
They-
though.
but I'm just we're addicted to it.
No, but there was
I
only-
mean, I get it if that's the culture. If that's really what it will. I just need to see.
You know what
more,
though?
like-
I hear that. But
Yeah.
there was only one character, you know.
From
that
the
was-
blocks,
that
yeah,
from
there was
the
only
blocks, you
one.
know.
There was only
Taze,
one.
That little you.
There was only one.
But it doesn't
Yeah,
feel
but
like
I felt
it.
like he was low key the main character out of all of them though. Like we see
Kinda,
him
yeah.
out of everyone the
Kinda,
most. Like
kinda.
his story, we're following him with the
I get
drug
you.
deal in the
I
car.
get you. Kind.
Like
You don't think
this.
Michael is? You
I
don't
was
think
just
Michael's the main
tired-
character, the
tired
one
of
that can
shit.
freeze time and reverse time?
Oh no, he was definitely the main character.
And he was the main character,
He was
but
the main
I think
character.
Taze was the most relatable
Yeah,
to
I
us,
get-
to our
yeah,
age
yeah,
range
yeah,
and where
yeah,
we're from
yeah,
and
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So maybe that's why you kind of subconsciously paid more attention to him than.
Like it just for me, like you had that power and his. I guess it is a smart idea to just rob the plug.
Yeah,
but it just,
We'll dig on
It
that.
just didn't like could have.
I don't know. Have you watched it?
Nah, I
Oh,
watched it.
you haven't watched
You
it?
ever watched it?
God damn.
I didn't even know it's about it till you guys said.
No, Supercell's actually.
But you
I
know
feel
what
like
though?
you
You
like
see
it.
the whole
God
the whole
damn.
sickle cell thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't focus on that in the movie.
See,
It doesn't. So we don't know why they have powers like that. It doesn't say, "Oh, yeah, I have sickle cell trait." Oh, me too. No, it's not.
yeah,
that doesn't happen. Ratman
sick.
explains it, innit?
Oh, okay.
So I think that's just the ongoing narrative.
Yeah, basically what's Supercell. But before we wrap this one up, though, what would you rate the Straw movie?
The straw. Oh wow.
Oh boy, I can't remember how much I gave it. You know,
3.
3
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah, I
Two,
didn't rate
two,
it.
two.
Or 4.
You hated it.
Yeah,
Two.
two.
I would
Terrible.
say 7
7.
because I did
7.
like the part when she was on the phone and talking about, and then on the TV it was saying a whole life story how she's been fucked over and felt bad. Even her landlord that fucked her over when she was just watching on the
Yeah,
TV.
yeah,
how
yeah,
fucked her
yeah,
life
yeah,
was,
her life
and
was
she was
shit
just like, I
still.
just threw her out because
Nah,
she didn't
man.
pay rent. And she was
Do you
just
know why?
hearing her life
Do you know why
story.
as well? To me,
I like that.
do you know what it is? They spent so long in that bank.
Yeah, it was boring, man.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
boring.
So, and that's
But
why
they
that's
got
why I
it out
can't
of
believe
me,
you
though.
gave it a
Like,
7. You know,
You see that black
There's no
chalkboard,
new.
like, do you know I don't cry? Like, I don't cry, and I don't cry in no fucking movies. But this one, I felt like I
felt
was
the emotions.
crying,
From
because
what
I
emotions?
can't, like, just a single mother. Like, I know my own mum. I was just there watching this
I
shit,
hear
like,
that. I hear that.
Fuck,
That is
this
hard. It's hard for her and that.
fucking
No, but
deep.
that's why they done it, bro.
That's why they done
That's why
it.
they
That's
done
why
it.
they done-
But
some
that's what
sort-
made me hate it, though. That's what made me hate it
yeah.
because it's like it's the trope. Yeah, let's get to them through the single month, bro. I don't want
It
to see
worked
it
for
no
me,
more,
but
bro.
yeah, you're right. Maybe
Don't wanna see it
7's
no
too
more.
high. I don't want to see it again.
No,
I'll never watch it.
don't.
I can't take it back. I can never watch it again.
Even when Tiana Taylor was like, yeah, you remind me of my mother. I was just like, fuck him, no. Give us a break. This guy stinks.
No, for real.
But do you think people still want to see Black Trauma though?
Yeah, of
You
course
think
they
there's
do.
a fan, there's a.
It's the same as like slavery films, bro.
So
Like,
see,
they will still make
You
bread.
don't think there's a fatigue that you have?
I have a yeah, there is definitely.
Wait, so do you
there
never
is.
want to see it again?
What?
Like Black
Black
Trauma.
Trauma. film?
No, it's not that I don't want to see it again.
I knew you was gonna say.
But
that,
like,
you know.
It's a black
like,
trauma porn.
bro, like,
it can't be every.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
rendition.
But
Come on,
do you
man.
think there's an audience that feel like you?
Yeah, 100. Yeah,
But
there's something called a black fatigue now. Have you not heard about that?
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
a black fatigue and that.
Yeah.
Like where like people are getting tired of like certain narratives and certain things and like wrong shit and this and that. It's called the black fatigue, innit? Which is I don't really like the word, but like I get what they're saying.
What's the other film with the high-rise buildings? It's on Netflix, and I thought, what?
It's Kano in it. It's Kano in it.
Not Kano.
What you talking? I know which one you're talking about. The one in the future, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that? It's not the film you're talking about. That was alright though.
It's the UK gang one, and it's about Willie Wallace buildings, and he has like he's a some badass. I think that one was fucking cold. The fighting in it.
What's it called? The Gangs of London.
Yeah, Gangs of London.
I don't think
I've been seeing it, but I've never watched it.
This is like if you're gonna show me like gang shit, like I'll watch this then at least. Cause
it's actually good.
Because I like it when it's like the stakes are higher, like it's just bigger money moves.
Yeah.
I'm tired of watching a man just trying to sell it. Like I know he was a lot of money out selling coke.
So you didn't
I'm
like
tired
Top
of
Boy?
just seeing a solid just that like.
So you didn't like Top Boy then?
Top Boy.
Yeah.
No. I rated Top Boy.
Top Boy
but
was good.
I feel like the season with Jamie, they shouldn't have killed Jamie. They should have kept that going.
Yeah.
That
It was
cold.
kind of mad when Jamie died. You know.
Yeah.
That was actually. That was
I
actually
told
mad.
you
I felt
who
that.
killed Sully though. Deshane.
Yeah, do you think?
Deshane killed Sully.
How?
He's not dead. We didn't see him confirmed dead.
Yeah, we didn't see him.
We did not see Deshane
We
confirmed
just saw
dead.
him
Go
tucked
back.
up.
We did not see him.
But they think
confirmed
it's
dead.
Jack though.
Hey, you just did a whole lot of spoilers for me. I've never watched it before.
What?
What?
I've watched Top Boy before, but not that season.
Is it?
Well, the newest one, the last one.
Well, it's fine.
What?
It's fine.
Spoilers are
Is
real.
it?
It's
Spoilers are
fine
real.
anyway.
Bro, you must have heard that he died. Though. You didn't hear that he died.
I heard like glimpses that someone died, but it doesn't matter.
sorry.
But to be
It's
honest,
not that deep.
I don't want to watch it anyway. That's why I watched it. But
Why don't you
I
watch
thought
it?
maybe one day I'll watch it, but
Why
now
don't you
I
watch
never
it?
will.
You
now.
think it's long? It's just long to that.
It's the road thing. I'm fatigued with the road thing.
Black
Yeah.
fatigue.
But you know what though? I think it's more than. I think maybe the first season was more to do with the role.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
No, I think the first season was more to do with the role thing. I think afterwards, you become.
Sully or
like
Kano
you,
was just such a good actor.
you pay attention to the characters.
Yeah, Sully.
That's what it is.
His
Kano.
character in the world of it.
Yeah, you're more
in the
focused
world
on the.
of it.
I don't know how
characters.
Kano is so. Kano is amazing, bro. His
Yeah,
acting,
he
bro.
is.
Amazing.
We gotta
Proper.
wrap this one up. Then we gotta wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Live Dimension. Honestly, we didn't even get to talk about most of the things I planned. For today,
shit.
But honestly, it's AI shit is just fucked. It's
Yeah.
built. It's making itself, mate.
Yeah,
We gotta
bro.
make our defense
making itself.
in return, mate. Before it sees us all.
Stay awake. Stay awake.
Where should we give our what we do at the end? Our suggestions for the week.
Go
Not
on
for the
then,
week.
mate.
Of
Go
what
on
they
then,
can
mate.
watch, what they can
You
read,
start, mate.
listen to.
You start.
Oh, what should I give them to watch? Oh, what series have I been watching? I've been watching Bear. Oh, there's something called The 8 Show.
Oh yeah, I watched that as
There's
well.
something called The 8 Show.
Okay,
I would
8
suggest
Show.
you lot watch that. Yeah, that's
The 8
good.
Show.
The 8 Show. It's like a Korean thing, but it's kind of like Squid Games.
I'm gonna Google that.
Similar to like Squid
The 8
Games.
Show.
It's similar though, but I watched it already and I watched it again so he could
Is
watch
it?
it, you know, yeah.
And it
So
was
he
good.
could watch it.
The
And
8
he
Show.
rated it as
Yeah,
well,
it was
yeah.
good, it was good.
The 8 Show.
It was good, it was
That is a proper good
That was
watch.
good. That was good. That was good. I'm not gonna lie.
So yeah, that's what I recommend. Like I said, if you like Squid Games, it's similar, but it's different. It's different enough for it to be something separate, innit? So yeah, The 8 Show. Check it out.
Who else now? What should I go? Ash.
I think it's called All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't know if you guys seen it before.
Oh my
heard
god,
of
war
that.
I've heard of
movie.
that.
That
It's a
war
war
movie.
Yeah, it's a war movie. Yeah. I was making sure I know the name properly, but
Is it
yeah,
new?
English lit war movies.
it's relatively new. But
I like
yeah,
that reminds me of Saving Private Ryan.
because of all this,
reminds me of, you know.
because of all this World War III talk and all that. Yeah, like that would be a good one to people to watch right now.
Okay.
They can't say we didn't mention the fact we're about to enter World War.
Yeah, I like it.
on the
I
podcast.
like it.
We just
Oh,
did-
yeah.
That's the end of the episode, man. I hope we did.
But yeah. But that's what I'll say.
This isn't even a film or nothing. You know, I'm gonna say a food place.
Food place.
I tried Jollibee. You know, maybe like a month ago. Jollibee. Have you heard of Jollibee before?
No.
It's like a Filipino kind of fast food restaurant, isn't it?
But it's popular in America though.
Yeah, it's popular in America. Like
Yeah.
you see people that do mukbangs and that, like they go Jollibee
Jollibee,
and that,
yeah,
and
it
they have
looks
like the
lame
chicken
still.
and
It looks
You
like
see?
that.
it was actually peng still. I'm not gonna lie, I
Wait,
liked it.
you had it,
Yeah,
Jolly.
it was called Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Yeah, Jollibee.
JOL.
LLIBE.
Yeah.
J what?
OLLIBEE.
Yeah. Okay. Long as that's there. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
there.
Ash had to lock that one in. Still.
Yeah, bro.
See, you know this guy.
Hey,
This guy.
see, man, them that watch this need to
Take it
know, yeah.
serious.
Don't let my size fool you, bro.
Yeah, don't.
Bro,
This guy's
don't let,
connoisseur.
bro.
Seriously.
Yeah, man.
connoisseur.
It was pegged. The chicken was crispy. Pang. They had some spaghetti ting. Leng. The pie. They had some like mango and peach pie. Pang. Like yeah. It was
Crazy.
nice. It was nice. So yeah.
Crazy.
Suggest to people to go there.
What's
It's
it
an L's
called?
Court.
I'm with
Jollibee. Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Yeah,
That was
Jollibee.
cool. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Alright, say no more, mate. Say no more. What? Finish up then. I would say Elden Ring, Night Rain, please.
Elden Ring.
Oh my days! This guy's been
Elden
promoting
Ring,
Elden
Night
Ring
Rain.
since secondary. Fuck,
I like
you
it
know.
for real, you know.
Night Rain. I'll listen. Bang that shit out. Faced all the bosses solidly. That moth. If you've been faced that moth, if it grabs you, yeah, just die. Don't use all your flasks to try and kill this mosque. Just die. Let your friends bring you back.
Oh boy.
Is it online play?
Executioner.
Is it
Yeah,
online
he
play?
played 2 other people. I can't lie.
Wait, what?
Me and
You
Aaron,
played-
shout out Greasy Man. We bang out that fucking game.
Swear down.
I can't lie, it's fun still.
So wait, does it stop? Like, let's say Aaron wants to not play no more, wants to eat
No,
or something.
you
like,
don't have that
does it
choice.
stop?
You got to carry on to the end, bro.
Wait, I said so
You
you
can't pause the game.
you can't pause the game.
And it's like long, like, bro, you're sitting down for like, I'd say 20 minutes. It's like a raid. Like, you're solidly going to be banging this for us. And it's like bosses. It's like there's a circle. Like, Fortnite just changed everything. The circle gets smaller and you just got to fight.
Oh,
I played
okay.
it in a while, but I
Okay.
ain't even fucking
What's it called again? Elden Ring,
Night Rain.
Night Rain.
Yeah, for
Flipping
you,
hell.
for my PS5 motherfuckers, go play that. Stream coming soon. Have to put that out there.
Yeah,
Next
man.
stream fucking
Have to.
coming
You have to
soon.
start streaming, bro.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
You
Ninth
have to.
Dimension stream.
Ninth Dimension
I,
fucking
Come on, that's
would be-
lit.
I can't.
One
I'll be
day.
certain, you know.
But
That's
speak
waves.
that into existence, man. We're jumping on the fucking stream.
That'd
But
be
yeah,
sick.
go
That's
on.
waves. That's waves. Still.
Big up.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
come
make
on.
sure you follow up. You know
Follow
what
up
to
on
do.
all socials.
Like the page.
Come on.
Share it
Ninth
up.
Dimension.
Come on.
Follow us on TikTok as well, making
go.
reels.
Yeah. What's the TikTok?
TikTok is Ninth Dimension Podcast UK.
Ah, see it there.
Go.
That, follow that. You'll find
Word.
it somewhere. Trying to make fucking reels daily. I wanted to talk about TikTok on this episode, you know, just about the process of what it's like. Comments and just fucking reels.
Yeah.
It's fucking
But big up to the
fun.
people
You know what
interacting
we
though.
might have to do? We might have to like in another episode read the comments and reply to them.
Bro, I was already trying to send shots for a couple of people. Like, one guy said waffle, and I'm pretty sure there's like primary school pictures in the back.
I saw
watched
that.
This TikTok, bro.
I saw
you're
that.
in primary school.
I saw that.
Is this the audience that we've got?
saw
Like,
that.
man in primary
Crazy,
school, like you know
crazy.
the little patterns they
Yeah,
got. They got on the board,
yeah.
bruv. What the
Oh
fuck?
boy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, bless
Yeah,
him.
rap.
I mean, happy to see
Rap,
this shit.
rap.
Big up,
Yeah.
follow us.
Come on, people. Love.